naked in bed waiting for him. He climbs on, starts fucking her, and when he feels his orgasm's coming up, really, did he donate $25,000 to the synagogue building fund? The rabbi says, he will. So what has 4 hairy legs and likes to fuck your mom?
Jeez, what?
Me and my cousin Billy. So why do Polish families bury their dead with their asses sticking out of the ground?
Why would that be, Jackie?
So when the relatives come to picnic at the grave, they got a place to put the napkins. When do you know you got really bad gas?
When?
You fart in the tub and the bubbles sink.
This is Cubs Radio.
Cubs Radio.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We're live with the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show, broadcasting from the world-famous Governor's Comedy Clubs in Levittown. And it's Friday, everybody. The Friday before Labor Day Memorial Weekend. Labor Memorial Weekend. Remember all those labor people who passed.
Get it right, you.
What is it?
Get it right, you communist.
Why am I a communist? You're the one who actually wants to work on Labor Day. Even though your union fought for the day off.
I am providing entertainment for
you provide
those
nothing.
Who took care of us.
Nobody's even coming in with you. Do the show alone.
That's fine. I say it every time. I never force anybody to come in.
Hey,
that would be going against labor.
That would be going against labor. What's going on, Rich? Rita. Rita.
Right. Never pronounced properly.
I like that much better.
Yeah.
Raider.
You like that better?
Yeah, because it's like a raider.
Like my teacher in 7th grade used to call me Oakland.
Oakland. Okay, I get it.
Just to make it easy.
Well, we're in the same boat then, because I would say Rita or Retta.
And you would be in the 99th percentile.
Right. And people look at my name and say, what?
Eric.
Zip. Right.
Just go Eric.
So we're in the same boat.
Right.
So I get it. So it's Raider. Oh, I like that.
That is correct.
I got to remember that.
And the best thing is that immediately after the show, everyone will go back to calling me Rich Rita.
Rich Rita.
And it's the same thing as Raya. Everybody calls him Raya.
I call him Raya, right? Raya. Did you see?
Not when he's out of the room. They don't call him.
No, they call him a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And a little jerk. All this other stuff. We should have had him fight the bagel guy. They're about the same height.
Bagel guy's got a little bit of size on him.
Really?
Yeah.
You've seen the bagel guy in person?
I've seen Jim.
Oh,
I mean,
oh, Bonnie saying "Rich" with a lot of
we love
exclamation
Bonnie.
points.
How great is Bonnie?
Bonnie
Bonnie
is
is the
fantastic.
best.
There's not a question you don't ask Bonnie that she doesn't answer honestly.
Right. Incorrectly, but honestly.
Incorrect.
Yes.
Alt timers is my favorite. I'm going to my alt timers group.
Bonnie actually, I'm being serious, actually. She made me cry this morning.
Why?
Because she posted about her son, how she had to sit on him.
So you cried like a
yeah.
little girl?
Yeah.
Sit on him to get, because he was freaking out over getting some shots at the doctor's office.
Yes. But she was like, I don't think she was being upset about it or looking for sympathy. She was like, this is why I'm as crazy as I am.
Right.
He's a big kid.
He is a big boy, yeah.
Well, even so, she's not big.
No, not at all.
So yeah, that's
Right.
what I was wondering. What is
Yeah.
what is sitting on her doing? If anything, she would get hurt.
I don't know. Maybe the doctor was helping out. Did you see there was a passenger on, I think it was TWA?
Tony Walker Airlines.
Maybe, no, it was maybe American Airlines or something, where there was an autistic kid and he was freaking out, and then the people had to, the crew, the family, and passengers all helped subdue him. They tied him, and then they tied him down for takeoff.
Subdued is a word for tase.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking,
And then they had
yeah.
to tie him down for takeoff.
All right. So which part of this is not true?
The tie down part.
All right. So
They all helped him. They all helped.
so they
It was a nice
subdue
story.
him.
It wasn't a mean story.
I know that's why I'm sitting there.
Tony's
I don't know where
Tony's
he's going with
The
this.
kid wound up in a baggage area.
I was about to get up and march over to TWA,
The kid.
or hop over in my case.
The kid, no. What they did was they put him in a crate and put him underneath where all the animals. They said, "You're gonna act like an animal. Now you stay with the animals."
You're unbelievable.
Well, I didn't do it.
I'm getting
Isn't TWA out of business anyway?
yes.
Yeah,
No, Pan Am is definitely gone.
yeah. So is Eastern
And Trump.
and Trump Airlines
Airlines,
and
yeah.
Eastern Airlines. They're all out.
Are you showing your boobies today?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, he's got a dollar bill out. I didn't know
Oh,
that.
Oh.
you know what? Why you bring up this dollar bill? I was told.
A magic trick.
Yes.
I was told to personally hand this to you. This is Jeff Bosie's donation for the drinks.
The drink.
For the ping pong match.
Okay, for the drinks.
He also would like a receipt.
A receipt. Yes. Here's your receipt, Jeff.
Yeah. So I was
right.
told. Now the funniest part about it is that now Bosie owes me $1.
Good luck. Good luck with that.
Yeah. So we got that going for us. But guys, while we're you mentioned Bonnie's son, and while you
Yes.
did, I want to not forget to do this.
Well, that would be the Alzheimer's.
Yes, the old times. on September 10th,
Ooh.
Tuesday the 10th.
Yes.
There is a golf outing. It's the 3rd annual Golfing for Autism tournament.
Well, where is it?
It is at the Clearview Park Golf Course
Where's that?
in
Clearview.
Willits Point Boulevard in Bayside.
Oh.
But anyone who's interested in playing, it's going to be great. I know John Butera is going to be there. I'm there. I got some buddies coming.
Are you a
can
good
reach-
golfer?
I am a golfer.
I'm a terrible golfer.
Yeah, I'm what I call a frequent golfer.
Okay.
But I have my good days and my bad days.
Right.
But hey, anyone interested, it's a great cause. You can reach out to Greg at playforautism.org or call him at 718-440-9863.
Who's calling you now
I don't
during
know,
that
should we find
important
out?
message?
Let's find out.
Yes, call.
Hello.
Hi, this is Ann with the warranty department.
Oh.
Our records show that your vehicle warranty has expired.
Oh,
or is
no.
about to expire. This is your final courtesy call, and
thank you.
should have received mail. Press 1 to be connected to a warranty specialist.
Oh, no,
yeah.
get out
Don't
of
do
here.
it.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
What warranty
I
is
was
this
just-
for?
Whoa. We
That's
could
what I
have
was
just
gonna
got
do.
on with Mohammed Patel.
Yeah.
You just,
That's why I was thinking of doing it. I
yeah.
What was the other day? The guy called. He's like, "Hello, this is Jack Smith." I said, "I'm Eric Patel." Or no, Eric Singh. I said, "I'm Eric Singh."
Jack Smith.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if you want people to register to go play, is that what that
Yes.
Call up and you can.
Oh, you have
can
a
go.
foursome already? You're all set in your foursome?
I do have a
there you
foursome.
go.
There are spots open. Greg reached out to me. It's a great cause. It's also a great outing. You
How
get
much is
golf,
it?
you get food, you get drinks. You
There
get
raffles?
I think there's even a comedy show at the end of it.
starring Rich Rader?
No, I will be. I will
Drunk.
be
Inebriated?
I will be a patron.
Well, I'll throw it in there then. If you make your reservations during this show and we get your name from Greg, we will include passes to a governor's show.
Fantastic.
Is that Greg Vasicek's event?
Yes.
Yes.
So, Greg, if you get some people calling between now and 1 p.m.,
Move the mic out of Rich's face. There you go. I'm
thanks.
sorry.
You'll get free passes to governors. And while we're on the subject of autism, I will also throw in that 2 days before that event, September 8th, at Mr. Beery's in Bethpage, is a special fundraising event for Long Island Challenger. It's a baseball/softball league for people with special needs. There's going to be bands playing. Knocking Dead Comedy's doing a game show set. That's at Mr. Beery's Sunday, September 8th. Nice. So it's a good cause right there.
That is a good cause.
Lots of good stuff happening here. All right, and speaking of comedy there, Mr. Rita. See, I screwed it up already. I screwed it up.
We had a good 10-minute run.
And I'll screw it up again before the show is over.
Yes, you will.
You're fairly new to the this world here. Huh?
I am new. I did my first comedy show ever June of 18. Mm-hmm. And I probably have done 10 over the year.
Right.
Actually, I'm doing it. You guys know Mary Capone?
We do. Saw Mary the other day. She opened up for Joey.
Mary's great. She's her and I doing it. We're I guess co-promoting, if you will, a show we do every few months in the Little Room on September 14th.
Nice.
Okay.
And I have not done a show since the first week of May.
Whoa!
Yeah, so I'm looking. Well, I took the summer off, little family stuff, unfortunately, and had a little, my sister passed.
I'm sorry.
My mom had one of those.
Your twin
nursing
sister?
No, my twins. God bless, my twins,
okay.
good to go.
Very sorry about that.
Yeah, so we had a rough time. So I took a few months off, and so I'm looking forward to getting back on.
Good.
But yeah, I am new. I did my first 2 shows ever in the city at Gotham, and then I've been doing my shows here. Did McGuire's, the Loft in Belmore for a competition and whatever. It's great, love it. But I'm a newbie.
And all right, so what's the history here? How did you was this a bucket list thing or?
I guess it was a half a bucket list, half I'm 55 now, so I said
double nickels.
Double nickels, right? It's horrible, right?
I don't know yet. Thanks for asking.
You
forgot about it, didn't you? So I just decided, look, I'm always working or doing family stuff or doing this. I wanted to do something where I could have a little bit of an outlet, just to and give it a whirl. So I took a class, and I was like, this is great. The class was a lot of fun. I met some really, really good people.
Sure.
A little shout out to my buddies Albert, Dan, and Brett, who are city guys who do.
I loved his cartoon, Albert.
Yeah, he was. He slimmed down though now. He has. But the toughest thing was.
Mark hates you.
That's why what?
That's why Mark hates you.
Oh, true. Well, he's not watching it, so fuck him.
Yeah. So the tough thing was the class was great, but the toughest thing and I don't think people realize this is when you get up on that stage.
Absolutely.
And we were chatting about it before. It's if you go out with your friends and you're goofing around and you're being an asshole, which we all do, right?
Mm-hmm.
I made a life of it.
I'm good at
it. You can be funny and joke around, and people are like, "Oh my God, it's so funny! You're funny! You're funny!" You get up on stage, the light goes on, and 60 to 100 and something people look at you and go, "All right, asshole, make me laugh." And there's no, you're not bouncing anything off of them. There's no, nobody's making a dumb comment that you're feeding off of, whatever. And you got to go in all prepared. So I think I love it, and it's the toughest thing I've ever done.
Toughest thing ever.
Jumping out of a plane, a perfectly good plane, once was tough. But once I was out of the plane, I had nothing to do. Right? This is. I would say it's. You know what it is? Everyone thinks they're funny, right? In their own way. It's like the people who sing in the shower think they can go on, American
Broadway
Idol or something, right?
Right.
What you think is funny, you find out is not funny when you're telling a group of people.
Right.
It is funny, but it's like you said, you're being an asshole. It's off the cuff. You joke around with your buddies, but now you're going up there and it's the delivery. It's a setup. It's selling it. When we were talking about that, we were playing Jackie before we started the show. That guy just tells jokes. That's all he does. But it's the delivery. It's the setup. It's how he does it. We couldn't do it the way he does it. There's a whole science to it. There's a skill. It's tough.
You go around and the thing is, probably from the time I was 18, I was going to comedy shows to go. I loved going to comedy shows.
Yeah. Right.
So back in the day, East Side, and you go out here, all the clubs before they were all in the Governor's. Been to, how many shows at Governor's, and I always try to go around and support all the all the other people at contests. Like I'll be here next week for the finals of the Laugh Off.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And I always go bug Boise when he's having a show, or go try to see Bonnie or Kristen or Jim or any of them. And it's amazing. Every time I go, I'm like, the people in the crowd who've never been up there have no clue how freaking hard it is.
Absolutely.
And you go around and there's some people who've been doing Long Island comedy for a really long time, and you go, you know what? Kudos, man, because that guy or girl has been going up there, 150 times a year,
Right.
for 20 years,
Right.
and and bringing it, and it's tough, but I love it. I actually like the writing, or trying to write anyway,
Right.
and that's why I don't do a lot of shows, quite honestly, because I will say this: my friends are great, my friends and family are great. I get a good turnout when I do a show, so that's the good start. The bad part is I never use the same set. So
Really?
writing new material for every show, and I don't know about you, but there ain't a lot of free time in a week.
Yeah,
or,
right.
or so writing new stuff and then going, but that other topic was really funny, and now I'm not going to use it, and I'm going to try to do something else and try to do something else. So it gets a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
So, and I've been told that's psychotic and I should be using the same stuff. But my thought is, and I'm believe me, I'm in the minority, and I'm probably 100% wrong. Is no offense, I wouldn't pay $20 to come and see me do the same set again. Me.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
Look, I've seen some great comics do this, and I go, oh my God, he killed it every time.
Absolutely.
I'm not that guy. So my friends come to a show, I don't want them to see the same thing.
Wow, Jeff.
Jeff got him good there.
Yeah. Wow, Jeff.
They had comedy clubs back in the 40s when you went.
Good morning, Jeff Boise. Glad to see you're out of bed sober before 11.
Give him his $1 back.
Yeah.
No.
So, all right. Yeah, right.
No.
But I get that, not the same exact set, but you don't save anything? Like, that really killed it tonight. I'll use that one again.
So I a quick story. When I took this comedy class in the city last year, the teacher was a guy who's done national comedies. And stuff.
Are we allowed to get his name or not?
Yeah, he's not important.
Oh, okay.
So he's not a local guy. He's out. So we did a class on. They were talking about Mitch Hedberg.
Okay.
So the topic was non sequitur kind of jokes,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, I got to Google that. I don't even know what the hell the guy's talking about.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So then I realized, okay, I understand. So our assignment for the following week was I thought the guy was going to say, come back with a non sequitur joke,
right?
And bring it. Well, he says write 10 of them.
Oh, wow.
So there's 20 people in the class, and we were all like, this guy's drunk with 10 of them. So people came in, and you go up one at a time in the class, and you do your jokes.
Right.
And, I mean, they were brutal.
Right.
I'm being polite.
What was the worst one?
It's a tie between 140 of them. Some of them were bad. Some of them
Give us one.
One guy literally would go, and one guy in our class would just go up, and he was older than me, and this guy went up, and his entire shtick every week was bad dick jokes.
Ugh.
So my buddies from the class and I opened a forum up on, what's that app, Slack, where you can go write and share it.
Okay.
So we actually have a forum on this thing called So-and-so's Dick Joke Forum, and every so often we will deposit a horrible dick joke back into this thing. But this guy he would go up there and you're like, they're just one worse than the other. And none of them were funny. And when the instructor is just standing there, bug-eyed, like, make it go away. Yeah. So that guy, all of his 10 jokes tied for the worst. Every one of them was terrible.
Why'd the pervert cross the road? His dick was in the chicken.
There you go. Yeah, that would have been one of his better ones, by the way. That would have been one of his better ones. So I write these jokes, and the guy goes, that's one joke, just one. He goes, stop. If you get nothing else out of this class for 7 weeks, that's a great joke.
Do you remember what it was?
I do remember what it was, but the worst part was when I left the class, I said, did I just pay $300 to come out of here with 12 seconds of material? Right. Because if that's what it's like, I realized how hard it was going to be to put together an 8 to 10 minute set.
Yep.
Right.
I got one joke out of 7 weeks, and I got to be honest with you, his definition of great and mine, way different.
Give us the joke. Give us the joke.
My joke was, let's see. I basically would go up and I said, hey, so I'm a big Bernie Sanders supporter. I've become a vegan, and I am a big cat lover. And literally, when I said that joke, just so you know, I was at a club out east. And when I said I was a big Bernie Sanders supporter, some big dude in the front row started to stand up and walk out.
Oh, jeez.
This is my first line of the night.
Right.
And I was like, Jesus Christ. But the punchline was, it ain't my fault. It is impossible to get bumper stickers off of a new used car. And the guy sat back down. And I went,
right.
Holy gee. And that's when I realized these people are nuts. Like, you know, people take, it's
Yeah.
a comedy show.
Right.
You know, it's a comedy show. Like, if you guys have been looking online about the new Chappelle thing,
I haven't,
people have
really.
been going in both directions.
Goodness.
It's a comedy act.
Right.
Get over yourself.
Right.
You know,
Absolutely.
it pertains to today's topics, but it's comedy. Some people, I guess, take it a little difficult.
Yeah.
We talked about that a little bit the other day, and I'm sure we'll talk about it more. But I do want to add, you're absolutely right, because it's the same thing. I've seen a lot of these guys, and I remember doing. We have our own comedy shows. It's not stand up, but nothing even close to it. But I think it was the second show Joey was doing in here of his, and he had Mick Foley, Mick Thomas, and
Mick Foley.
I don't know why. I saw Mick Thomas last night
They
too.
do look alike.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know. I got my mix mixed up. Not my dicks. My mix mixed up. Mick. I almost did it again. Mick Thomas, Peter Bales, and then who was it? There was somebody else. But of course you have Joey too.
Two great comics.
But the three between the three of them, the constant stuff that was just coming out of
You
them.
get dizzy, right?
Yeah. And I'm sitting there and I'm working the board and I'm being a part of the show, but in my head I'm like, this is why I've never tried stand up.
See, and what you're saying is, when you have a conversation with one of those guys, in our mind, or my mind, I'm not going to speak for you guys, my mind's going checkers, and those guys are on chess.
Absolutely
Right. But they're not just playing chess. They're the guy in the park playing chess at 4 tables at once.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're making
That's
those moves
perfect,
like
yep.
you. And I'm over here going, king me.
Right. You're absolutely
And,
right.
this
about
guy's going rook to whatever, and I'm
Right.
going, I don't even know how he sees that over
Right.
there, right? They're brilliant. I mean, and that's what people don't understand. You can go up on stage and you could say, why'd the pervert cross the road?
I won't.
Right, you could. And some clown who had 5 Heinekens before the show will laugh at that joke, right? And then you go, I got it.
Yeah,
But
right.
these guys are going up. I mean, I'm going up every couple of months doing an 8-minute hack set. These guys are going up and doing 45 minutes
45,
of
yeah.
gold.
It's insane.
Of
Right.
gold. Like,
Right.
last time I saw Joey Cola here, I couldn't breathe.
I just saw
Right?
him last week. He was here. He did almost 90 minutes.
It's ridiculous.
And it was gold. The whole thing was
Right.
gold.
Right.
Will said everyone has different tastes. Some will watch Chappelle. Some will hate Orange is the New Black. Others will watch Human Centipede with no pants on.
I believe by others he means himself. Yeah.
Ask Rich if he's going to the John Butera softball game today.
I will be going. Now, I can't. First of all, we shouldn't call it the John Butera softball game.
What is it?
It's the softball game.
Oh.
I don't feel he's even earned the right to own the name of this softball game.
What is the softball game? Do tell.
Evidently, a bunch of the people in the comedy community will be meeting out around 5 o'clock at Raynor Park, or as I like to call it, the other side of the earth from my house, to have a softball game. So for people who find stand-up funny, this will probably be funnier if you come and watch this
Everybody
game.
plays softball.
Right. So I'm pretty sure an ambulance will be standing by. It should be good. But Butera did coordinate, and supposedly there's going to be a bourbon cigar truck there. Ooh. Because nothing screams competitive softball like bourbon and cigars.
Cigars, right?
Right. So
Right. Good-
Wow.
Get those lungs filled with tobacco, right?
We had, I think there's 30 people and 19 people volunteered to play first base.
Okay.
So that tells you about the athletic ability we got going there. But it should be great. It's good. Everyone's getting together. So that'll be going down today at 5 o'clock at Raynor Park.
Perfect. I don't know where Raynor Park
Center Reach, I believe.
Center Reach.
I think it's center, right, the other side of the earth.
That's,
Yes.
yeah.
Right.
That's too far.
For
So you
you.
can go watch.
It's 2 tolls. I think 2 tolls.
Wow. Yeah, but that's great though. I think that's cool that you guys are doing that. I like it.
It's a good bunch. we were talking a little bit about getting into the comedy. The best part about it is like I remember when I met everybody. I started doing these shows. It's funny. You do one of the first 2 shows I ever did in the city because I did 2 shows there to start my so-called, I won't even call it a career, my hobby. Yeah. It's insulting to other comedians who do this for a living for me to call it a living.
Right.
When I started my hobby of doing this on the side, I was in the city at the club getting ready to do this show, and they huddle all the comedians together before, and they go, okay, listen.
And they said, "Oh no, you don't have to come into this."
No, they started chatting around. So how many shows you done? Ding, 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 and everyone's going around. And I get up and I go, "This will be 2." And literally, it was like the Wild West when the saloon door would open and the entire place would look at the guy with the pink spurs on. Like everyone turned around and looked at me. I'm like, "Oh shoot, this is gonna be bad." So I had that, but everyone was so cool, and sure enough. Going in there, like all of a sudden, out of the clear blue, Jim Gaffigan shows up.
Oh, nice.
And then the other show, I go to see my buddy the following week, and we're waiting, and Seinfeld and Gaffigan show up.
No kidding.
So I'm never when I run into I did a show here, and Kevin James came in and did a set during both our shows.
Wow.
And my friends, the best thing, there's 2 good things about it. My friends saw Kevin James for like a $15 ticket.
Right.
And 2, no one remembered how shitty my set was because Kevin James came in and did a set after me. I was like, this is great. So,
you were there too?
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, was that your show?" I'm like, "No, I don't know what you're talking about." So it is great. You meet a lot of really, really good people.
Yeah.
And
did you wear those shorts when you were doing it?
I did not.
No.
They're saying Rainer Park's in Ronkonkoma.
Oh, all right.
Really?
That's closer.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
I'll look it up.
I want that. I want to check on that.
All right.
If it is, I will be at the wrong location at 5 o'clock. Percy Raynor Park.
Oh, now you're adding Percy.
Well, I mean, I didn't know there was more than one Raynor Park.
Well,
yeah, we need to know because we don't want Bonnie to get lost. Bonnie gets lost easily.
If she leaves now, she'll probably make the last inning.
You're all wrong. It's in Setauket.
Oh, wait, really?
Nope, Center Reach.
What the hell?
One says Setauket, one says Center Reach.
How many Percy Raynors are
the hell is Percy Raynor?
If John Butera could send a message to the show and let us know where this park is, because
Bonnie wants us to go. No, Bonnie, I'm not going. It's too far. Plus, you'll touch me in my no-no place.
You're driving. Oh, are you leaving today to go upstate?
No.
Oh, so
that's why I'm here. If I was leaving,
I don't know if you were leaving later. I don't know.
No, I'd have been gone already. No, I don't like traffic. I would have been gone already. I'm leaving tomorrow.
But that's too far. You're driving upstate. But
I have to drive upstate. I have things to do.
Softball's a thing.
Right.
I don't play softball.
You don't play. What are you talking about?
Are you living vicariously through your children for sports?
I retired now.
You retired. How old are you now?
49.
49 and retired.
49. No, I can't. I gotta get. Who's gonna take my kid home from football at 7? I'm gonna go all the way out there, then drive all the way back.
That's the problem.
In
right
Labor
there.
Day traffic.
Does your kid have a cell phone?
Yeah.
Uber app.
No, they're not allowed. They're not allowed. They have to be. Believe me, I checked. They have to be 18. Son of a bitch! I told him not to shave for a few days.
He's 15. He can walk.
Stop.
I walked all over Hicksville at 15.
And then look what happened to you. Your leg fell off.
All right, so maybe you should pick your son up today.
Yeah, maybe I'll pick him up.
Actually, Mick.
Now Bonnie's all confused. It's in Center Reach. It's in Center Reach, Bonnie. I was just kidding. It's in Center Reach. Relax. She's like, now where is? She's never going to make it. Somebody please. Who's going? You're going?
Keegan will be there. Butera will be there. There was a lot of people responding.
Is Will going?
Will?
Sharon?
I don't know. I couldn't follow the trail.
Will, are you going?
Somebody bring Bonnie. Because she's going to get lost.
Well, yeah, Bosie said she can get lost in a paper bag.
Will said, hang on, I'll check.
You think her ride there will be bad? Wait till on the ride home when she's had a couple of bourbons.
Ooh. Now there's a reason to go.
I already bet
it's not
Bosie.
the only shot she'll be taking.
I bet Bosie $5 Bonnie winds up on the ferry out of Orion.
So yeah, Robert Shapiro is acknowledging that there are multiple parks with the same name.
Really?
Who the hell is Percy Raynor?
I don't know. Rob, look up who Percy Raynor is, please.
Will verified it's in Center Reach. Bonnie, It's in Center Reach, Bonnie.
Yes, Bonnie, it's in Center Reach. Don't get lost.
Jeez.
She should Uber there.
Nichols Road, hang a right.
That's basically it.
Anything in Suffolk.
That's right.
Ow.
What the hell was that?
What was my shoulder?
Jeez.
My shoulder just cracked.
No, maybe you shouldn't play ball.
Yeah.
I'd have to play first base.
So the best thing will be that some of the guys playing ball who have shows this weekend,
Yeah.
the price of admission to watch them try to get up on stage afterwards is going to be great. There's going to be, pulled everything.
Yeah.
So it should be fun.
That is the thing, and you touched upon it. The well, I was going to say the local guys, but even some of the bigger names, it really just been great. Seems like there's great people. You mentioned Keegan. He was actually in here last night for Gallo and Dillon.
Funny.
Super nice guy, man.
Super funny, super nice guy.
Yeah,
Yep,
absolutely.
100%.
Butera, who I'm slowly getting to know a little bit, seems like a good guy. Of course, Bonnie and Will, of course, Jeff. It is. It's a nice group of people.
Even some of the the real names that the headliner guys,
Right.
like when you met them. The first time I walked through here, I remember I was standing there with one of the comics, and Vic DiBitetto
Right.
comes over.
Yeah.
Nicest guy in the world. Snaps a picture with us, just like for a little
nice.
thing. He was
Yeah.
just nice,
And you guys were playing in there, and he was playing in the big room.
Yep. And
Right.
then
Wow, that's nice.
another great Eric Tartaglione.
Oh, he's great.
So, I knew him for 30 seconds. He sat there, chatted with me for a couple minutes. Super nice guy.
Don't be
By the way,
don't
he's
be
here-
impressed by that. He chats with everybody for
Well,
30
okay.
seconds. He just doesn't shut
Way,
up.
way to pee in my Cheerios. Thanks.
But no, he is a really nice guy.
He's playing here tonight, as a
He
matter
is,
of
yes.
fact.
And by the way, he's got to be worth seeing this weekend for the fact that he did. Have you seen his promos?
Yes, the
He
horse
does
and
the white snake hood dance of Tony Katane. And by the way, I feel he nailed it.
Yeah.
And the horse on the stick.
Yes, that was his latest one.
Yeah.
gonna screen
and
mirror
just
it?
that, I
I'm
think
going to look
was
for it
great.
now, yeah.
Really, really good.
He's playing
Tonight.
He's playing here tonight and
tomorrow
tomorrow
night.
at Governor's here in Levittown. And his wife, she's got some shows coming up in the
the
little
spicy
room.
psychic.
Yeah.
Oh, I was not aware of that.
Yes, the
Oh.
spicy
Do you,
psychic.
do you know who that is?
I've met his wife briefly, just said hello, but
Don't-
I didn't know she was a psychic.
Don't shake her hand.
She'll tell me everything.
She will read you. And if she shakes your hand and goes like this, just walk away. I don't want to know. I don't want to know my future. I don't.
Yeah.
Hang on, I got it. Oh,
You got
wait a
it?
minute. Why is? Oh, there we go. It wouldn't let me
Oh, look
hook
at
up
this.
to. All right, here we go.
Eric Tartaglione.
That's great.
Where is this?
I don't know, but that is some Camry.
That poor car.
The hood. Oh my God, Derek. I bet you that's not his car.
Yeah.
I would hope not.
4 minutes after this video, he got chased out of that yard.
Look at this, kids. There's kids in the neighborhood.
What the? The car. He must have done this before to know that the hood would just pop back up.
And the one with
Wow.
the did you see the one with the cowboy hat?
Yeah, that one I
the
saw
horse?
too.
That was
Yeah.
pretty good.
You got it.
I don't. See
Should be after. Should be before that. Go to his page.
All right, let me.
Why wouldn't anyone want to see that live?
Go to Eric Tartaglione's page
Yeah. I believe he's bringing the hood of that car to stage with him tonight.
to show that it was intact afterwards.
No cars were hurt during this video.
Yeah, he's a funny guy and a nice guy.
great.
You're
Yeah,
right, and
super
a very
nice
nice
guy.
There's nothing that makes me feel better was when a nice guy is successful. You know what I mean? That's really or
Yes.
woman. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Right.
Nice.
What do you
person.
mean?
Oh, there we go.
All right, hang on. Let me.
Howdy, partners. Come see me headline the legendary Governor's Comedy Club this weekend, August 30 and 31. One show Friday, two shows Saturday. For tickets, go to govs.com. It's going to be a great weekend. Come on down. Don't be a horse's ass.
He's funny. He's great. It really. Yeah, they're all fantastic. And I mentioned Mick Thomas because he actually came up to me last night. He saw I don't know a video.
Spit it out.
A video went viral the past week or so. The guy with the prosthetic leg dipping his toe in the water. Did you see that? So Mick came up to me. He goes, "Oh, I was thinking about you the other day. I saw that video." And I'm like, "This guy, I didn't even know he knows who I am."
Right. He's funny.
Oh, he's hysterically
He's a funny guy.
Jeff Boise said maybe I should ever do a reading on me, and that one day I'll be funny. Oh man, that dance should have been done on the car in front of Derek's house. That would have been funny.
Well, those promos are worth the price of admission.
20 Contained did not age well. Said Rob Shapiro. Yeah, she really didn't age well. Oh, I see her now, but back in the day, oh, Madon, she was hot.
Oh, she was unbelievable.
And trading that Jag in for that Toyota is just sad. Just sad.
I think my favorite part about that was the hood.
Yeah, you know, if you could pull up the Tony Contained video, I don't even believe that hood moved.
No. She was smoking.
And you got to figure
so
Eric
juice.
and Tony weigh about the same.
Now. Yeah.
Well, because she's got all that Botox in her.
Oh, man. What do you put on now? Nothing?
Nothing.
Oh, well, guess what I watched last night?
What'd you watch?
Mark,
last night?
I watched.
Does it end with a dollar with a Z?
No. No, it does not end with a Z.
Oh.
But you know, anything that ends with a Z is quality. When they replace the S with a Z, you know it's quality. So, just so you know.
Good quality?
Oh, it's quality.
Oh.
It's quality, right. But no, what I did, John's watching now. John, we were just talking about your softball game. But no, last night I sat the children down. I said, come on, sons, let's sit on the couch. Let's watch a movie together. Daddy picked a movie, and it's a great movie, and we're going to enjoy it.
And
Zombie Tidal Wave.
What is that? I've never even heard of that.
was that something you went to Redbox and everything else was taken?
No, absolutely not. It's the latest. It's the latest creation from Ian Ziering and the folks at
Sharknado people?
at Sci-Fi. Yes. So it's Zombie Tidal Wave.
So this guy didn't torture America enough with this
The Sharknado,
90210
right.
reboot.
Yes.
He's now doing
Correct.
Zombie Tidal Wave.
Well,
How was it?
It was fantastic. I mean, just a movie for the ages.
What
Let me
age?
t-
What ages exactly?
No idea. About 5 minutes into it, I'm on my phone. Like my kid's like, "Dad, you said you were gonna watch it with us." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm watching. It was.
That's horrible. The kids want to watch something with you.
It was
Stop it.
unbelievable.
What are your kids and you into the Marvel movies? Do you
Yes,
guys go
but
see
we saw
those?
them all.
Okay,
Yeah, we saw all of those.
I'm a Marvel character.
you are.
That's right.
I
That is
am.
true.
I am.
You are.
Did you watch Luke Cage? You don't even know what that is, do you?
I remember there was a movie that came out, Luke Cage, but did
Yeah.
anyone
no,
watch it?
Netflix
no, it was
series.
a Netflix series.
Oh no, I did not.
So you asked about the Marvel characters. Are you not in? Or
I
into
watched
this?
all the movies.
Oh, you didn't watch any of the show.
I didn't watch the show on Netflix.
I was on the very first episode of Luke Cage.
Really? And you were?
Kitchen worker number 2.
Whoa.
I'm officially
now,
a Marvel character.
did you shit up your audition so bad you didn't get kitchen worker number 1?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Pretty much.
Like, you know what? You don't look like a line cook to us. We're gonna need you to go back by the
We're gonna need you to
dishwasher.
go be a patron in a strip club.
Yeah, take this bag of garbage.
No, I did that too.
I know, that's why I
was,
said it.
No, I did. That was the
But
best part.
that one he didn't know he was being
Right.
filmed. Yeah,
Oh, this is part of the movie. I just thought we were on break.
I thought this was my pay.
yeah. Speaking of which, give Bosie back his single. He might need that later.
Will Sharon got Bosie pretty good before. He
did?
said Jeff is a deeply closeted heterosexual.
Deeply closeted. Yeah, Bosie didn't like. Mike Keegan had posted something a few days ago about talking about who was what in the comedy community, and I said that Jeff Bosie was the greatest transgender comic on Long Island, and he took exception to it. And then 7 people said agree. So so now I think he's found his niche, and he'll run with that.
It's interesting. You mentioned transgender. I was.
Wow.
As you know, I was on a set yesterday.
Yes, how'd it go?
It went well.
And did you join the union?
I'm not sure yet. I might be. Apparently I'm not allowed to work anymore unless I join the union. 'Cause apparently you're only allowed to work X amount of times, and then you have to join. This is what I was told yesterday. I'm calling the union maybe this afternoon, or maybe I'll wait till Tuesday.
Yeah, but you don't even have a speaking line yet to join the union. I thought you don't. You have
Well,
to have,
that's why I have to call and find out exactly what the deal is. I don't.
right,
I just basically had a lot of people telling me stuff,
right.
but it was weird because I just don't know why I was kind of targeted. Like I had many people come up to me. Tony Walker, right? Yeah. I got to, this thing about the union, like all these different people talking to me about the union. It was odd. I don't know what's going on, but
They really want you in the union.
I'm kind of hoping maybe that's something to do with the leg.
What union was it?
It's SAG. Because I've been doing a lot of extra work lately. It was actually funny. I did a few weeks ago. I did this show called The Hunt. Apparently, it's something with Pacino. I didn't see him, unfortunately, but they had me. They needed a bunch of. It was like a veterans meeting. PTSD, whatnot. You're sitting around talking, and they filmed the scene. And then yesterday I went in. This was for Almost Family, which is a new TV show on Fox with Timothy Hutton. I had to do the exact same thing. The exact same thing.
You've been stereotyped?
Pretty much.
Wow.
But that's what I'm wondering. Maybe is there that much work for an amputee that maybe they're looking for somebody to get in? I don't know.
You're the new Terry Fox.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Stereotype me all you want. Just pay me.
You could be Cyborg.
Nice.
Right? And they wouldn't even have to do special effects.
Right.
You could be the new Lieutenant Dan.
In the Forrest Gump remake,
Yes.
Are
starring
you looking
the
to
reboot.
lop off the other one on this poor guy?
That would be great.
for a movie, I might do it.
Really?
No.
What, everyone has a number. What's your number?
$20 million. You chop off your other leg.
$20 million?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm the same age. We're pushing 50. What do I got? 20 years left? Yeah, sure. Why not?
You? No.
No?
you have about 10.
Listen, you're
You
more.
got less time than me.
No,
bro.
I guarantee you die first.
Am I on heart medication?
No, but you.
No.
I'm
I'm on a
Everybody-
diet and I'm doing just fine.
Everybody's living long.
not,
I'm
what
in the
I-
insurance
not from what I've
business.
seen.
What does that mean?
Cheater.
I'm
I
in
haven't cheated.
I'm in the life
your
insurance
ass.
business.
I have
You
not
guys,
cheated at all.
Oh, don't even make me bring it up. I saw what you had the other day.
Oh, yeah, I've had the occasional
Yeah.
chocolate ice cream.
Show 'em
sure.
the bag.
Oh, yeah, the bag of carrots.
Oh, please. That's just for show.
So, by the way,
Sad I've eaten 'em
I
all.
walk into this bag and I said to him, "I'm not sure I want to do the show." I didn't know what it
It's
entailed.
I
said, now you know why you're here.
I
Rich
said-
Raider. It's a
Yeah, that's right.
special treat. It's like a cross to a vampire.
Wow. By the way, guys, I'm in the insurance business. That's my real job.
Right. Oh.
You guys, your mortality is probably like 80, 81.
Years old?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So you.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So you can buy green bananas. You can do all that stuff.
All right, good.
You guys
good,
will
good.
be okay.
80, 81.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that bad?
That's a long time.
You don't want to do another 30?
Kind of
2 years?
tired.
Yeah.
Well, you're allowed to nap. You just got to be alive.
Oh, all right. Okay,
Just,
fine.
you know, it's not all bad.
Fine.
But not during the shows.
The good news is when you're 79.
Yeah.
This
I
is
can
a
yell at kids
no.
to get
This
off
is
my
a
lawn
this
and-
is just a rumor.
Yeah.
But
You could be
Zombie Tidal Wave 2 is coming out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So-
I heard when you're 79, you can turn racist if you want. You could just be racist. And
You
you'll
can
get
do it
away
now
with
if you move south.
Oh.
Yeah, if you go
You
to
just
south.
get away with it.
Why 79?
I don't know.
Oh.
Tony should be Cyborg if Sam Jackson can replace Hasselhoff as Nick Fury. Why can't it go the other way?
Hasselhoff is Nick Fury.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right, actually.
What is that?
David Hasselhoff was Nick Fury.
In the cheesy Marvel movies of the, I believe, late 80s, early 90s, Hasselhoff was Nick Fury, yes.
no wonder
you're
that
right, I
didn't
forgot.
take off.
I didn't even know there were cheesy Marvel movies in
Yes.
the 80s. Wow. I had no idea.
So you're getting mileage out of this leg thing.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I
20
guess so.
million? You chop off the other one?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. In all seriousness, I don't know.
20 million's a lot
But,
of money.
but don't you find it to be a little bit, like some guys will see a woman on TV and go, they only gave her that part because she's got a big rack. Now, how do you
Right.
feel that you're only like some guy sitting at home going, I could have been line cook number 2 if I had one leg.
Line cook number 2 had nothing to do with the leg.
No.
Because they didn't see it. It was
Right.
he was
That had nothing to do
behind
with
the
it.
table.
Now,
That
do you
was
think
all
if you
just my
had
good
2
looks.
legs, you would have been line cook 1?
Yes.
See,
They discriminated against
that's,
him.
That's bullshit. Yeah.
Sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
20 million today, right now, they give you $20 million.
And we got $1 of it.
tax-free.
19.
You're netting 20 million. Not,
20 million
not
net.
20 million then taxes. You're taking home 20 million.
We saw it all for lunch.
I don't think so.
Really? I would say no today.
What if? All right, wait, hold on. Let's
Because then
sweeten
you'd
it.
have to-
No, let's sweeten the deal. 20 million.
Yeah.
After taxes.
Yeah.
And you get to make money the week after by fighting Bagel Guy. You'll be around
No,
the
he
same.
won't do it. He don't
You
like
wouldn't be
bagel
right
guy.
there?
Don't get me started on bagel.
You'd
guy.
be
don't
right
like
there,
bagel
though.
guy.
You, eye to eye, staring, right?
Just put sneakers on my stump, right? We'd be the same size.
$20 million, and you get to sleep with Tawny Katane.
Tony Katane of the 80s or Tony Katane now?
No, the Eric Tartaglione version.
She's in her 70s. She's not in her 80s yet.
I think I have a shot with her now.
No, the Eric Tartaglione version. You have to
What
sleep with
the
him.
hell's the matter with you? You'd like to see that, wouldn't you? You
With
weirdo?
20 million, you could probably sleep with somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody.
You just got to find someone who's going to pick you up onto the bed.
I'm going to, as your life coach.
Strap me on like a backpack.
As your life coach, I'm telling you not to do it today.
Why today?
Because,
But I should do it tomorrow.
you're not officially,
Union?
and then you'd have to give half.
Oh, smart.
Right.
Smart.
So as your life coach and financial advisor, I'm
Yeah.
advising you not to do
Put
it.
the bow saw
like,
away.
like it's a real thing. We're really like it's a real thing. Don't do it today, Tony.
Would you guys do it? Would you guys chop off a limb for 20 mil?
Fuck no.
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 I mean, but you're
it-
already missing one.
Yeah,
so who
that's an
cares?
adjustment for us. You're already there halfway. I mean,
Been there, done that,
Yeah.
piece of cake.
I mean, seriously.
With $20 million.
Now
Which
you got
one?
him. Now you got him thinking.
Which one?
Which leg? The left one, because you want to drive.
Yeah, let's go with the left one, and it'll be less. Yeah, and then that way we can do a 3-legged race and tie the two good ones together, right?
You actually, I was thinking about you yesterday.
Oh yeah, you were.
Oh, stop. Oh.
Always.
That's
Because
a
we
different
were
leg.
doing this, it was a different movie. Because we were doing this scene yesterday, but
Sure do have a pretty mouth.
the last one I did was, I was the only amputee. This time there was a girl there with missing her arm. And I'm like, oh, he would have been cracking up at this.
Sexy.
She actually is hot.
She was sexy.
Yeah.
Did you get a name?
Yeah, I have actually met her before, actually.
Oh really?
On other auditions.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
The incomplete person.
Playing mannequin number 2 is Tony Walker.
Rich Raider, everybody. Rich Raider. There you go. That was a good one.
What kind of set are you on? Does it end in a Z?
Even I wouldn't do that.
The legs.
The amputees. Oh, man. God bless. God bless.
God bless.
Nice. So wait, I gotta ask you. You don't like the Begley guy?
Not that I don't like him.
Do you know him? Have you ever met him?
No.
Okay.
Have you?
I have not.
Okay.
I have emailed with him. We've had some correspondence. I meant to tell you that Graz was commenting this morning or last night somewhere. I forget where it was.
Yeah.
Something about how he'd love to get him on his show.
Yeah.
So
He has management now, though. He gets money.
well, that's
Right.
the thing.
Right.
That's the correspondence. We had several people say that he should be on here. So against my own wishes, I was like, all right, fine. I will ask him if he wants to
Give
come on
the
here.
audience what they want.
Right.
They're clamoring.
Tony
You
was
got
selfless in this act.
They demanded, him and his management demanded $1,000 to come on this show. So that was the end of
it.
that.
You said to him, "That's your budget for 2021 and 2022."
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Right.
That ain't happening.
So
Well,
no,
he's doing comedy, right?
yes,
He's doing his first show in September.
right
Yes.
over there
Out at the Clarion.
right Gateway.
Yeah.
No, it's not that I don't like him. I just don't like what he represents, which is people profiting and having a good time on this poor guy who is obviously has something.
Issues.
He's definitely disabled in some way, whether it's a mental issue or special needs, whatever it is. The guy is just obviously has
his
issues,
body and his brain didn't develop fully.
and people are just profiting off of it. He doesn't have the right circle of people around him, and it upsets me. And this whole fight is stupid.
How do you think his 15 minutes ends?
Well,
Poorly.
And I've said that here. I hope it ends. I hope for his sake it ends okay with him. Fine, make a couple of bucks and then go have a nice life somewhere. I hope it doesn't end with a fight that kills him or some kind of drug overdose.
Lenny Dykstra
or-
will kill him. Like Lenny Dykstra, you saw that face off, and that guy is still got
Roid rage?
Yes.
Lenny
And I'm like,
Dykstra will die of an overdose before the fight even happens.
Lenny's shoulder muscles are more muscles than this guy has in his entire body.
That's a mismatch, that fight.
Yeah. And he's going to get killed.
Right.
Oh, wow. When Harry met Sally, Apocalypse is now. the Jokers, knock 'em dead comedies. We got a lot of Z's coming.
Bonnie Scalise.
Oh man!
But and Will could do this all day.
Absolutely. Well, it's actually him and Jim Sabali.
But Will could go. I don't. You can't keep up with that guy.
Yes.
Nope.
Yeah. He
Can't.
just boom, 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 boom. Anything
Talk
movie
about
or
smart
TV.
comedians.
Oh yeah.
Young Guns.
Yeah, I got no use. I got no use for a smart comedian.
The usual suspects.
Oh my goodness! God bless though. I love
Wow.
when people's acting careers are taking off.
But I don't. Yeah, acting career like every other actor. Can I have some money? Put it in these hats.
So you guys, since you
Yes.
saw that he's performing
Yes.
at comedy.
However, he's not doing stand-up.
But did you guys see the back and forth that was going on
Yes.
social media about having him on?
I
and
commented-
how comics get really
So did
enraged.
Rich.
Did you comment?
He
Yeah,
did.
I got dragged into it a little bit myself.
I commented, but I didn't listen. The guy's not doing stand up. So
What do you think he's doing?
He said he said specifically, I'm telling stories and hopefully you'll find them
Yeah,
funny.
but if you remember, we looked at the ad the other day. And
Yes,
it said
the ad is
his
saying
first
he's
stand-
doing
the ad
stand
is
up.
saying stand-up debut.
I agree, but
But that's a promoter's job,
Right.
Right, fill a room, make big bucks. That's going to happen.
and that's a promoter's job,
Right,
correct? To
right.
make money for
But
everybody.
based on that,
and-
I can understand the comedian's issues. Comedian's issues.
But there was a lot of people looking to be on that show.
Really?
Right, which is the other half of the thing.
Oh,
which
I
is
didn't hear that.
I think everything, look, everything in the world today is Hatfield McCoy, right? Everything.
Mm-hmm.
So half the people said, this is a travesty to comedians everywhere, and the other half people said, hey, is there an open spot? So that's how it works.
Yeah.
But that room will fill up, and hopefully there won't
I
be
don't
any.
know if it will.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know
Oh,
if
yeah.
it will.
I think it will.
And the people who are filling it up are there just for the car crash.
100%.
Right. They're not there to actually see a good comedy show. They're there to see the car crash, and they say, yeah, I went to see
That's
him.
why my friends buy tickets to my shows.
Now,
By the way.
but here's they're still going Citizen Kane, but he changed it to an S instead of the Z. The longest day. You guys are funnies. This I don't want to say that one. So anyway, but here's where I think it's going to go poorly for him because if people don't see that car crash, they're just going to go, he wasn't even funny, and there was no car crash. There's no reason to go see him again. So
but,
either
right,
he
but as
has
a
to-
one-hit wonder for a promoter, it's a great move. Great move.
Right, but and again, I commented fun. I was like, oh my goodness, this comics never fought under Obama. This is all Trump's fault. People blame that, and 2 seconds after I put it, John's like, I'm deleting this post. I'm like, no, we got to see my lines yet.
I could have been someone.
And I forgot the other line because I can't even go look at it, but it was funny. Anyway,
So I got dragged into a little bit because of one of the things that goes on, and I'm in the minority on this too, is that there's as great as the comedy community is,
Right.
it's a very weird dynamic
Oh,
between
yeah.
new comics and seasoned comics.
yes, a lot of
And-
jealousy, a
and
lot of
it's not even jealousy.
Yeah, no?
It's more of I don't know. I don't know. I think a lot of comics aren't jealous. I think that there's a limited amount of spots available to do comedy,
right.
and there's a lot more comics than there are spots. Right?
Sorry.
So he's doing
Dirty Dancing. Stop it, Will. Saturday Night Fever. Snow White and the Seven Bagel Guys. Stop it, Will.
That's great.
He's just gonna keep going. This is the rest of the show is gonna be us
The
reading
only
Will's
thing
comments.
that Will could top this with is if he dances on the hood of a Toyota. So that's where people started getting a little crazy. I think because there's more comics than there are spots available.
Right.
And there's a lot of there really are a lot of comedians. And again, I consider myself somebody who, I wouldn't consider myself a comedian. I'm
Right.
a guy who does a comedy show every now and then.
That's what
But-
people
but-
say to me. They're like,
but-
"Oh, you're funny. You're a comedian." I'm like, "No.
Yeah.
I'm a performer."
No,
There's
comedians-
a huge difference between
Right.
being a comedic performer and being a stand-up comic.
100%.
Yes, comedic performer. But I disagree with you. You've done it. You've been up there. You've had the balls to do it. You've hit double digits. You're a stand-up comedian.
But the guys who do it for a career,
Right.
And God bless them, because like I said, I think it's the toughest thing.
God bless.
But there is a lot of animosity.
I'm honored to know you, Rich Rader.
I don't think that people should begrudge a new comic. Like, to me, funny's funny.
Right.
If you go and do your first comedy show and you crush it,
yeah.
you're funny. You deserve it. But see, the going thing around comedy is that if you're new, you should be doing all this for free. And that's where I disagree with people. And again, it's not about me getting paid to do shows, because who the hell am I? But there are young comics that go around. I mean, they're filling seats, right? They're filling seats.
Right.
They don't get paid.
Yeah.
Then they bringer shows. Look, every show is a bringer show, right? You're
Yeah.
trying to get people there, but
Right.
but new comics are treated a little bit like the word that was used yesterday was thrown around was, well, think of it as an internship. It's ridiculous. You know why? Because you're making money on every show that these people are bringing people to.
Right.
I don't care if you throw, but I just feel that, how often do you want them to work for nothing? And it's a tough dynamic, but it's...
yeah, true. I would, if I was, listen, if I had things going, if I ran things, I might run things a little differently. Like if I see a young comic who's always there and really doing a good job, I'd throw them a 20. 25,
and they'd light up,
and they would,
Yes.
and it would change their world. Like, I got paid,
Right.
Hey, here, you
and
did
their
a nice
mom
job
would
tonight.
take it because they're living in their basement. But
Right.
they would take it.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, Nancy Rizzuti says that's a promoter's job. He's telling a story, not comedy really, but great. Real comedian lineup, yes, one-hit wonder. Bagel Guy stand-up is like China's sex tape, says Will. We know it's not out. We know it's out there, but do you really want to bleach? You really want to bleach your memory?
Right.
And then Ked and the Magnificent Seven. And how awesome would it have been if they named it Goodfellas? Right, it would have had a lot more.
Well, the sequel would be phenomenal.
Right.
Yeah.
Or that TV show, The Cosby Show.
Cheers.
So do you guys think that all that jazz was originally?
All that jazz. It was all that jazz.
I'm just wondering. I mean,
The Jazz Zinger.
Yeah. That's the last time the studio hired the guy with the lisp. He was out. That was it.
I get it. Yeah, the promoters have a job to do, or even a band. A lot of clubs don't hire a band unless they know the band's going to bring in money that's going to pay at the door. I get it, but at the same time, I guess for us at our age, in the 50 age range.
Our age.
Our age. He's a little older.
Right.
But, there's a smile. I got nervous for a second.
I didn't hear you right away.
But, starting out, we're tired. We don't want to play that game anymore. You know? So it's, I see, I agree.
My first show
tough.
here,
nothing.
You know what I got paid?
Zip.
Right. You know how many
Zip.
people? You know how many people I brought?
25.
60.
80.
80.
80.
And you didn't get a
80.
dime?
Nope.
Yeah, I would have thrown you something. I would say, hey, here's 80.
Can I just clarify though? That wasn't these guys. It
No.
was whoever was producing the show in the living room.
100%.
Okay.
But that's just that's the nature
Oh,
of the business.
yes. Now I know why
Yeah, I
you
know.
got dragged into it. Yes.
It's kind of a weird dynamic. And again, it gets better. Not only did I bring 80 people, but my thing when I first started out, because I was doing it, it's like I said, I'm not a comedian. I'm a guy who's done some stand-up.
Right.
I have a regular job, right?
Play golf.
I try to play golf. And I donated. I told my friends and family, anyone who came to the show, I donated $5 to the food pantry.
Will, stop.
Is there anything now? He's going back saying it was the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. No, Casino, Seinfeld, and
Xanadu.
Stop. He's trying to do a
You know
show.
what? Doesn't he have class? Is he back yet or what?
What? Doesn't he have what?
Doesn't he have to go back to class?
Class?
Oh, class. When did classes start?
Coming at you live from Governor's.
Yeah, how much classier would this place be, right?
Will Zarin.
We should make that suggestion.
Oh, Will Sharon, but the S is a dollar sign, not an S.
Oh, man. All right. Stop it. Will, stop. I'm not reading the comments anymore. All right. Rich Raid is here. Rich Raid is here on a Friday before Labor Day. Fucking jerk. Go back to school. I'm sorry, school. And then Rich Raid is here with us on the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show right here, broadcasting live from Governor's. And the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show is brought to you by Bella Vista Pizza. Bella Vista Pizza for the best pizza in the whole wide world. Check out Bella Vista Pizza, located at 154 Moneta Hill Road in Plainview. That's 154 Moneta Hill Road in Plainview, 516-433-4464. That's 516-433-4464. BellaVistaPizza.com, baby. Check them out. And also Gina Congemi Coffin, licensed real estate agent with Signature Premier Properties. That's Gina Congemi Coffin, licensed real estate agent with Signature Premier Properties. Properties with a Z. This is gonna get stupid. 63149.
That toothpaste cannot go back in the tube.
631-495-7696. That's 631-495-7696.
Headspin.
List your house with Gina, and she'll work so hard for you and sell your house so fast it'll make your
head spin.
And also Knock 'em Dead Comedy, Knock 'em Dead Comedy for the funniest murder mysteries in the whole wide world. Check out Knock 'em Dead Comedy, knockemdeadcomedy.com/show dates. Rich, let me ask you a question. When you fill your murder mystery fix, when you need to fill it, do you want to go see a boring murder mystery, or do you want to see a funny one?
I want to see a funny one.
Well, then good, because if you wanted to go see a boring one, you go see the other guys where some crusty old pee pants walks in the middle of your dinner and says, "There's been a murder in the parking lot. Now we got to figure it out." And you're like, "What the hell's going on? I was just having my filet mignon, and now you're bugging me about a murder in the parking lot? I don't know what is happening here." Or do you want to laugh, dance, and sing, be part of the action, and see the murder happen right in front of you?
I want to do that.
You want to do that? Then you come see Knock 'em Dead Comedy, knockemdeadcomedy.com/show dates for all our upcoming dates and information, of which Anthony will give you some details now.
Like we mentioned, we're playing Mr. Beery's doing a game show for a special fundraiser for the Long Island Challenger. That's September 8th. Don't forget September 14th. We're at the Dunwoody Country Club in Yonkers. I think that's open to the public. September 27th, the St. Stephen's Lutheran Church in Hicksville. September 28th, Our Lady of Mercy in Hicksville. And yes, I'll redo the flyer, you prick. October 4th, and Rich said he might come to that. We're playing Frank's Steaks.
Oh, Frank's Steaks.
Frank's Steaks. Yeah. Frank's Steaks in Jericho, October 4th. Great food, great fun with us. October 5th, the Riverhead Library. And don't forget, October 25th, the Brokerage in Belmore, one of Governor's Comedy Clubs. Those are all great murder mysteries that you'll enjoy with us.
And don't forget today, softball at Raynor Park.
Yes.
Percy Raynor Park in Zenarich.
All the comics are going to be there.
So go to knockemdeadcomedy.com for all of our show dates, as well as information on who we are, what we do, and booking information. And if you're looking for a great comedy show, this weekend, as we mentioned, Eric Tartaglia is here tonight and tomorrow at Governor's in Levittown. Sunday Night Funnies on Sunday. At the Brokerage this weekend, Dennis Rooney. Talk about a funny local guy.
Dennis Rooney.
And if I'm not mistaken, this is his first headlining gig at the Brokerage.
At the Brokerage, maybe. But he was here at Levittown.
He's headlined here?
Yes.
I know he's played the main stage. I didn't know he... Oh, all right.
I think he headlined.
All right. Dennis Rooney, either way, he's funny. And of course, All-Star Comedy at McGuire's in Bohemia. And they're also having a special open mic night tonight. See that? You
tonight is your night, bro.
Go play softball and then head on over to McGuire's, do open mic.
I try to avoid the open mic scene.
Do you?
I go down. I've done one.
Really?
I'll pop it. I don't know. I
Which one did you do?
I went to Coasters.
Coasters?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And had some cocktails with Jen. And I think Olivero dragged me up to do, because I was there. But yeah, I got friends who do like 2 or 3 a week, which, by the way, explains a lot of why they're really good and comfortable on stage. And I go up there like I'm in a hostage video.
Right.
At the time. Yeah, it's like, I should do them, but I just, I don't. I don't know why.
Kent Bichelle, that's funny. Stay tuned for Three's Company. Tina from the Long Island Breakfast Club, Let's Eat Long Island, and Joe's Acoustic Monday here at Gubs. Kent Bichelle, we're not ignoring you. I saw your comment earlier that Jan Close is following you on SoundCloud. That's very cool.
Yes.
I thought that was great. I wanted
I
to
didn't know
acknowledge
even.
it.
I don't have a SoundCloud account, or I would follow Ken too because I like his Horny Thorns video. What is it called? Angry Thorns?
Back to Brooklyn?
No, but his Thorn video.
Yeah, that was funny.
Not funny. It was a good song. You jerk. It was a good song. What was it?
Is this what goes on when Sally's not here? A lot of
Basically.
hostility between you guys. Is
Oh,
she
yeah.
usually the buffer?
No.
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 Not at all.
She's taking a mental health day, I guess.
She's in the city today. She's doing the family thing today.
Nice.
With her boys in Chinatown. She actually sent me a text earlier. She thinks she just ate somebody's ass.
Now, do you feel that if given the option to make the decision for you for the $20 million after taxes for the leg, how would she vote?
Oh, she would do it for half that.
See,
Really?
Well, you know how much she gets excited over amputees.
That's true. That is
Really?
true. Yeah.
Well, Sally's ex-husband. Well, he's not an amputee. He was born without his right leg.
or
then-
some fingers and shit.
Right. Yeah. He wasn't.
Which thanks, like that, I
He
would have
was
liked
de-
a heads up on that one.
He was definitely pulled out of the oven too early before he was done.
Which one you missing over there?
Just the right. That's it.
So she's never gone for a lefty.
I mean, well, she's had boyfriends, and
but no one who was ever missing the left side.
No.
Ooh,
So
this is
So
just
she
the
has a
right
type.
side.
Is what she has a type.
An amputee
Yeah,
on the right leg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I met the ex-husband, they're like, just so you know, he's missing a right leg too. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, this is amazing. I can't believe it. And then I go to shake his hand, and there's like 2 fingers there, and I'm like, hey! I'm like, a nice heads up on that one would have been nice.
Why?
She's probably
your handshake would have been different.
No, but I was like going in for my handshake, and then all of a sudden I'm grabbing 2 fingers. I'm like, what the hell was that? I didn't know what it was. Thought he whipped his wiener out or something.
Think how he felt touching your palmy wet clam.
Stop it! I washed him. Among Thorns.
From Yon Clothes.
Among Thorns. That was Ken's song.
West Side.
it's out of control.
It really is.
We didn't start the fire.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's
My favorite group is the Beatles.
Anyway, all right. Enough of that.
So, all right. So why? All right. So let me ask you. So, all right. So you don't like
Yes.
the open mics?
no, not that I don't like them. I respect. Again, I
Right.
go to the open mic sometimes and I see people and I go, I can't even. It's probably out of fear.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would think it would help you because for somebody that doesn't do the
it
same
probably
set,
would, but I'm not saying I'm a bright guy. The guys that go to the open mics and just there are some people they will just walk in with brand new material written on a napkin,
Right,
and walk straight up in front of a room,
Right.
and don't get me wrong, even if the jokes are brutal because they're just working them out, they're not fine tuned yet.
sure.
They're just great. I don't have that ability. Like I'm worried. My goal. Everyone goes, "What's your goal in comedy?" I said, "My goal is to not
Bring 80 people.
bomb totally.
Bring 80 people
on
and
the
not
stage."
get paid.
Yeah, well, that
Right.
bucket list crossed that
Right,
off.
you got that one.
Yeah. So it's really tough. Some of these guys can go to. There are people who can just go in front of anybody and start doing anything.
Sure.
I never possessed that. So I.
So what is it for you? You just enjoy going up, or is it you want to make a little bit of side money, like $5,
like easy pass refill? Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Well, that'd be nice.
yeah.
Right.
No, so here's what I enjoy. I enjoy, first of all, being on stage is a cool feeling, right?
Yes.
And again, I mean, look, I'm doing shows in a room, where, sometimes you're in a coat room that's bigger, but, so that's cool. But I can't even imagine, like when I did my first 2 shows, it was in a full-blown 300-seat place.
Right.
Not that we had like maybe 175 people.
That's enough.
And I was
Right.
like, I got up there, and they never told us. We didn't take our class in a comedy club. We took it in a classroom. I got up there, and the stage lights went on, and I said, well, they left out the part where you can't see shit when those lights go on.
Right.
And the lights went on, and I was just like, I didn't do it.
You
you
can't
it was
see
bad.
anything.
And then
Right.
they didn't tell us about, like, hey, when that light flashes, you got, like, so it was like
They
comedy.
didn't tell you that?
No, they told us that night.
But I like
That night when
Wow.
before you went on, and now I'm waiting to go up, and I'm next, and I'm just like, I forgot my set.
And I like
that's what was going through my head.
and I like the interaction. So what I did was I would step in front of the lights, So the lights were here in your face, and I'd
right,
step to the
right.
point where I was able, where the lights would go over my head,
Yeah.
and then I'd be able
See,
to
they
see
told
out.
us some crazy stuff. Like, comedy's great. When you're first doing comedy, it's such a simplified set of rules. Be on time. Don't go over your time. Don't steal anyone else's jokes. There's 3 words we don't want you to say. They tell you the 3 words. They don't want you to use.
Okay.
And then, and it weren't the 3 words I thought. I was like, really? That's 3 words? Okay, whatever. So, and then it was, okay, when you're on stage, then there's tips. You shouldn't hold a mic cord, right?
Right.
Yeah. Don't put your hand in your pocket,
Right.
right?
Don't do this.
Try to make eye contact or whatever.
can't
And now you get up there, and it's kind of like because as a golfer, you get up there and you go like when I go to the driving range, I'm a legend.
Right.
I get on a golf course and I go, okay, keep that arm. And do the next thing you know, the ball's going backwards, and I'm like, it's too much going through your head.
Right.
So you get up on stage and you're like, okay, so don't hold the mic cord, and and don't put your hand in your pocket. And I'm standing there like this, like a moron.
Why not? Why don't hold the cord? What does that mean?
I don't know what the reasoning behind that
I'm
was.
sitting here, I do this every day.
They tell you not to, or anyway, the people who told me not to. Another great tip was, so here's what's the tough part. They tell you got to do let's say you're doing 6 minutes. My first time I ever went up, they go, you got to do 6 minutes.
Right.
So you're practicing at home by yourself,
Yeah.
and you're writing material. And I go, oh, this is good. I wrote material, and it's like 5 minutes and 50 seconds, so I'm perfect. Well, you don't factor in, what if one joke lands and people laugh?
For 30 seconds.
Yeah, right.
screwed.
My entire 10 sets of 30 seconds of laughter, right? And my honeymoon. So they go, well, you didn't factor it in. So now you're like, oh my God, I didn't realize that. So now you figure maybe I should write 5:15, and you get in whatever. Then the other thing is sometimes, let's say you're not getting laughter, but what you do is you're nervous, so you're stepping on your own joke, so you're going so quick.
Right.
Now all of a sudden
Right.
you go, oh, I'm done, and it's 4:40, and it's just as bad to be short time than overtime.
Right.
And no one taught me this. I'm first of all, I'm too old to get tutored. I'm like, so I'm like, oh, this is going to be a train wreck, So I just went up there, and that light went on, and I was like, holy shit. And the only good thing was the first show I did in the city for my graduation show for my class, I had 41 people in the crowd.
Right.
And so I figured I'm going to lean on them. This is going to be
Right.
great because at least I'll feel comfortable. Well, the lights went on.
Can't see
Couldn't
them.
see.
Helen Keller saw
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
And there was one guy in the front row that I was going to try to. I said I need a guy sitting in the front row to bounce a joke off of. And who's sitting in the front row? But some guy who looks like he just murdered his family, arms crossed. I watched him for 3 comics. He didn't crack a smile. I go, oh my God, this is going to be brutal.
Right.
And I said, well, I got to use him.
Right. Yeah.
That's it. I got no other choice.
Right,
I can't
got
see
no-
anybody
right.
else.
So it was, the point is when you see these other comics and they get out there, man, they are so smooth.
Yeah. Well,
And they
again,
just
a
do
lot
it.
of that's open mics. They go to open mics and they just.
It is, but a lot of it also is, I know guys who could take 100 golf lessons and then never breaking 100.
Right.
Then I know guys who pick up a golf club and you go, holy crap, he striped it down the middle. The guy's great. Some people are just good at stuff.
I'll break 100. I'll bring 100 clubs. You're live on the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who this be?
Hello.
Hello. Is that a recording?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, is your warranty up?
And
That's
they-
the whole
and they
recording?
hung
Hello?
up. Yeah, they hung up because they heard us probably talking, 2 of us. Damn it.
See, yeah, I'm the same way. I would need that interaction. I mean, isn't there a guy? I don't know if I think he's a local guy that's all he does is just the
Oh,
interaction.
crowd work?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I'm asking you guys, isn't there?
I don't know.
I thought I heard about a guy that's just out there. Just that's all he does. He doesn't have
No,
I
I think you're talking about what Will said. Will pointed him out.
I don't.
Zach Zorovich. He said he just goes up to open mics and makes fun of the other comics. Like
No,
for fun.
I'm not thinking about that.
That's like fishing with dynamite.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
you know.
No, unless that's someone else. It wasn't Will, but
I saw a guy in the city who did that. He literally went up, did like one open joke, and
Yeah.
then went around the room. And I was like, it's great. And I was so impressed, right? Because he was
Yeah.
funny. Then I saw him like a week later because I went to see another buddy perform. And I go, damn, he's got the same, I was still impressed, but I was like, oh. So it wasn't, but that was his set. It was great.
okay. That's not a bad idea because that's if I ever did it, I think that's what I would need to do. 'Cause
Right.
In our shows, that's what I think. That's how people know us is from the interaction. I think that's what separates us from the rest of the.
Are you guys doing another stand-up battle like you had the last time? I see with those.
God,
with
I
those
hope not.
I don't even know where that came from.
I felt like you guys were reading Snapple caps on
We
stage.
basically were. We just got done with our show. We're wrapped up.
Yeah.
We're about to leave, and we got the call.
That was great.
Oh, I need you to do 10 minutes. We're like, what?
Yeah. And how long is 10 minutes when you right?
Actually, it wasn't that bad. We probably could have went on for a little
We
bit
ended up
more.
doing over 20.
Did we really?
It was over 20.
Yeah, but they're like, can you at least do 10 minutes? We're like, sure. We're like, we're not
You
saying
guys
no.
are used to performing.
Yes.
Right? So
Yes.
imagine being new and going up and they go. I remember I did a show with John Butera. I think it might have been the first show I did with him, and he says to me, "Well, can you do such and such?" And I remember getting off the phone with him, going, "Oh boy, like this is so much
Right.
longer than any." And and I did and he was great. He put me on a show with him out at another location out east, and it was Allegra Barnett, who she's great,
Right.
Chris Roach. Freaking funny as
Who's
hell.
that?
Brian Roach.
Oh, Brian Roach.
Yeah.
Brian
I am
Christopher.
honored to know Brian Roach.
Yes. And John and myself. It was only 4 of us.
Right.
So I was like, oh, it's going to be great. Well, I go, well, how long do you want me? And he goes, oh, can you do? And I was like, wait, what? I was like, I don't have that much.
Well, the really crazy part was about it. We're like, he's like, can you do 10 minutes? We're like, sure. When? In 10 minutes. We're like, holy.
So of course we'll play it smooth with him. We're like, yeah, no problem.
no
Whatever
problem.
you want.
Whatever
we
you
run
need.
back in here.
What are you gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And just brainstormed, and it came down to worst joke teller. We'll have a worst joke. We're like,
Right.
Kids will love that if we purposely go out and bomb.
31 years running.
Yeah. So it was.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel! It was rough though. It was rough.
Well, because you lost.
Well, yeah, I think it was. I think I lost it when I said I ate Tony's leg.
He actually did say that.
I heard it. I remember.
Well, yeah, it wasn't hard to hear.
Oh, did we hear?
Because it
No,
shut the room up.
I saw it when you guys posted it.
Oh,
I
you
was
posted
like,
it?
Oh my god,
I did.
It's terrible.
Oh, I don't remember.
It's terrible.
Oh, is that why we got a dirty look? Because we didn't hear the door.
We didn't hear the. Oh,
Is he still there? Yes. Sorry, we didn't hear him knocking. Thank you.
No, we didn't hear him knocking.
I didn't hear him knocking at all.
He's a very gentle.
We've heard that
tapper.
about you. We've
Steve
heard that.
Belanger stopping by.
The one and only Steve Belanger.
Host of Comedians on.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
How we doing?
Host of Comedians on Football right here on Gov's Radio.
So it's an historic moment. You guys have never met?
I've never met.
Rich Rada.
Rich
Old
Rada.
friends.
Look at that.
What's this? What is that?
Little
a sticker?
postcards.
I want a sticker.
Rich, I hear good things.
Is this the show that Butera predicted Luck's retirement?
Yes.
Somehow.
I
Shockingly. Had to go back
asked
to
him
the
if he
tape.
had inside information on that. That's unbelievable.
Yeah. He said he may never play another game again.
That's crazy.
In my defense, that whole hour, he said that about 17 guys. Pat Mahomes, I don't think you'll ever play another game. Get closer.
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
So the show is going well. It seems like. You've
Yes,
had
I'm
two
having a great
shows so
time.
far?
People are tuning in more than just my family. They don't.
Yes.
As I said, they don't watch it. They don't care for my humor. But
Yes, you're getting nice numbers already.
Yes.
Aren't you,
Yep.
aren't you happy and proud of that?
I do love that. Yes.
Right?
Well, what don't people? Comedians,
Right.
funny people, football. Everybody loves football,
And you.
and me,
And you.
And if I gave out free beer, I mean, through the roof.
It's not a bad idea.
Free beer is a plus.
Rich, did you see all the comments? People upset that Eric Shevlin wasn't on show number 2.
Oh, stop it.
It was a big. I love the day of the show. I was watching this show,
Mostly it was me.
and
All the comments were from me.
Tony.
Hey!
Oh,
many
everybody,
accounts
check
do you
out
have?
Comedians on Football tonight. We got Steve's back. He's got John Butera again, and Eric goes, "Oh, he's having John back." Unbelievable. But I thought I did such a good job. But I like it a football.
Mother, Steve Belanger's having John Butera back and not me.
And then mom hit you and said, "Shut up."
Oh, no.
Hey,
It's Ipswich Club.
we sat down with the team. We reviewed tape, and then somebody pulled up the 2 hours of gun discussion that you guys had here. The 2-hour show last week where you guys had a little talk about Eric, Mr. Kaepernick, and gun control.
Oh, please.
And
That's
then
not
we just,
football.
That's not football.
That didn't happen. The tapes have been erased.
As I told
To
Tony,
protect the innocent.
if you go back and look at Tony during that discussion,
I found something very interesting on my iPad.
He was writing
that
notes
day.
on his hand for 20 minutes.
He was calculating how much would I take for this leg.
I don't mean to take over the show, but if I wasn't able to watch, if you could go back and tell me what you talked about for the last hour and a half.
We're talking about mostly things ending in Z.
Grass? Once you get past,
Well, because
once you get past limo talk,
We found out that it used to be grass.
Rez.
if you change the S to a Z, it makes things a lot classier. Right.
Miss to Ms.
Right. Backstreet Boys.
Should I make
Right.
comics?
Right.
Right.
Comedians.
Right.
on football.
Comedians on football.
Les Miserables.
Oh, I wasn't sure where you were going with that one.
It used to be Led Zeppelin with an S.
Right.
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin.
Used
Yeah.
to be.
Isn't that how you spell Zeppelis? I'm not Italian. How do you spell that?
It's Zeppeli.
Zeppeli.
Zeppelin. So who's your team?
How am I not wearing a Chiefs
Packers,
t-shirt?
apparently. The Packers.
I was at a Farmingdale draft last night. Green Dog. It's the Kansas City Chiefs, my friend.
Wow. And
So I waited 18 years before I could actually host the show. I wasn't going to do it during the Herm Edwards years.
You've been a lifelong.
Not lifelong. I grew up in New England, so I was a Patriots fan.
Oh.
I know. Once I hit puberty and realized what was happening. Was that a sneeze?
You're a little late on that. Oh.
Better.
Really, a Patriots fan?
I was. This is back in the 70s where
Yeah.
you watched one game that was local on local TV.
And they all had quarterbacks named Tony. Right? Was it Tony
Grogan.
Eason? Steve Grogan, Tony
Grogan,
Eason.
Tony Eason, and then I was like, oh, wait, who's Steve DeBerg? I like this team now.
Well, I'm a lifelong Rams fan.
Oh, all right. Well, you got
Do
one.
you follow them across country?
I did.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
So
And
where
now-
they go? They went L.A. to St.
St.
Louis.
Louis.
back
to
sort of
LA.
LA. Yeah.
I don't like the way
Yeah.
you did the hand
Yeah,
motion
that's
there.
sort of.
As a proud,
Sort of LA.
as a proud union member, by the way,
Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day weekend Union Worker Festival here at all the Governors Comedy Club.
Maybe,
Get in for
maybe
free.
the newest SAG member right here.
Ooh,
Right? Maybe the
Oh,
newest.
you're a SAG member.
long time, my friend, long time.
Wow.
Still getting
All right,
those
so help me
14-cent
out.
residuals, yes, sir.
How did you to get in? You had to pay, but did you have to have a certain? You had to have lines, right? You had to have said at least like 2 or 3 lines or something, or
People are like, "Oh, you can't get in." I got lucky, not early on. You know, you struggle,
Yeah.
and then I booked 3 days on an NBC show,
okay,
Weekend in
and
New
that's like a
England.
big.
where you had lines.
Oh yeah, I was in a whole bunch of stuff, but they said they hired me. They said you're all set, just need your SAG number, and I was like, oh, I'm not in the union yet. And
Yeah.
there is it's like a Taft-Hartley thing, where
Right.
they can get you. They have a certain number of those that they can bring people in who aren't in the union to bring them into the union, and they said, oh, we'll just do that.
I think that might be what's happening.
So you
with
might
me.
be
happening to
Taft
you, yeah.
Hartley?
I think. What?
Yeah.
What's,
Might
it,
be Taft
what's it cost
Hartley's.
you?
Oh, it's huge now.
See, well, that's the thing. Some people are telling me 3. One guy told me 5. Someone told me 8 yesterday.
$8,000.
Which I was like, no, it can't be.
To
But then
every
somebody-
year?
Was this a guy like the mules people across the border down in Mexico? Or do you have to
Wait.
pay like $1,000 each
Wait,
guy to get
every
you into the
year
union?
you got to pay that?
No,
No, it's the
there is
initiation
an
fee.
annual fee.
Yeah.
but just the
What's the
entrance
annual fee?
I
It's-
think I pay.
They told me it's based on the amount of work you get.
No, there's a minimum.
Oh, there
which
is.
where I'm proudly at
Congratulations.
for
It's not
47
much.
years running.
How could they do that to you? You have the Noggin commercial.
That was my last non-union gig.
Oh,
That ran in. It might still be running.
right.
I think it's $125
Yeah, that's what I heard.
every 6 months.
Oh, I heard that
so
was
it's
annually.
$250 a year
So
now.
$250 a year.
So, all right. So let me ask you this honestly: do you get are you getting a lot of work?
What are we listening to?
Weekend in New England.
Weekend in New England.
because you're in New England.
Wow. I was like, wow, that's Barry Manilow.
Yeah.
It is.
Which is pretty much proper for a New England.
I thought. I thought.
Just saying.
I thought it was a depressing song because we were talking about my career.
Oh, because this song is an uplifting song.
This is where he goes to die, right? He's going to an elephant
Where
bur-
everyone
burial
should
ground.
go, New England, to die.
It's not a bad place to die.
No, it isn't.
Horrible place
They never
to grow
find
up.
the body.
No, wonderful place to grow up. Wonderful place to grow up. I only left at 16 because of the law.
Hey, you're live on the Knock and Take Comedy Radio Show. Who is this?
Hello, Mr. Tony Walker. Are you
Oh, some sheet.
Hello, some sheet.
Oh.
Hello, some sheet. How are you?
Oh, I'm very good. I'm very happy that you guys are doing a very, very good show today. You got that very funny man, Ricky Raynor.
Ricky
And then,
Raynor.
And then you have the other guy, Steve Belichick.
Steve
Belichick.
Yep,
Yeah.
Belichick, yep.
And I always
says on my
find
SAG
that
card.
and that very other funny guy, Eric S. name.
Eric
Eric
S.
S.
name.
name is
Yes,
here, yes.
Thank you.
I was wondering if you're going to be there on Monday. I am going to have to stop by and drop off my wager for the Dim Rea, the guy with the bet to pay. I'm going to stop by to drop off because I cannot unfortunately come to the ping pong game because my wife Pooja, she's having a birthday and she'll get very mad at me.
Isn't that her maiden name? Ping pong?
No, she is not. She is not Chinese. God damn it! She's Punjabi.
Gesundheit. Some sheep bet $5 on Jim Raya. I bet 10. Bonnie bet 10. But Graz with a whopping $75. He's playing for Autism Speaks, and Jim is playing for St. Jude's. So we've got $100 bet so far.
I was smart. I only put 100 in towards the bar bill because there are no losers on an open bar.
Yes.
None.
$341 the open bar bill's open till now.
I'm not sure if Graz's side-to-side motion.
Right.
But Jim's vertical is...
I'm going with Jim.
Missing.
Missing.
I'm going with Jim because he's closer to the table.
I want to see one of them jump over the net after the win.
I would pay $10 not to see that.
and you guys know what
Put it on the board.
You guys know what the undercard is, right?
It's you against...
Bonnie.
Why?
Bonnie Scalisi.
Bonnie's good.
Loser gets spanked.
Yeah, that's where you lost me.
Yeah.
Loser
you had
gets
me right
spanked.
up until...
You're going to get spanked by Bonnie?
Yeah. I'm terrible at ping pong. I am god-awful.
She's pretty good, I hear.
I don't even think you try and play. You look too excited about when you said spank.
Exactly.
No, I'm really not.
There's a glisten in your eye.
I think you can talk her into being the spanky because I think she would prefer.
Now, I do need
Spanky. That I love the.
We need specifics on that. Are we talking like a gentle pat on the rump over pants or like
No,
Animal House Kevin Bacon?
Over pants. Over pants.
Not underpants?
Wait,
no.
Over diaper, underpants.
I am wearing it depends.
Is there a pet
cushion
right
the
now?
blow?
It's a 2-hour show. You can't go 2 hours without a diaper, bro.
So some sheet. I will be here on Monday. You can drop off your wagers.
Eric S. name will not be.
How many rupees is that?
What? Listen, I already told you how many rupees it was. It was 362.
Is that what it's?
362 rubies.
Yeah. Rubies. Which worth more?
Yes. I am telling you this. I want to see a very nice picture of Barney slapping that hiney of Eric S. name.
Why would
you are the only one who wants to see that
because that's very hot in India. It's very good stuff. Very good.
Aren't cows sacred over there?
Yes, it is. That's why.
Look at that cow getting spanked.
That's animal abuse.
Okay, listen, I have to get back to work. I cannot be hanging out with you guys all day.
All right, go.
I'm sorry, some sheet.
Pour the Slurpees. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. You have a good day. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It was okay, right?
Some sheet. He said he works there. I didn't say it. He works there. He said he worked there. So some sheet happens.
Some sheet.
Some sheet.
Half Asian, half Indian.
Yeah, some sheet.
Some sheet.
Thank you, some sheet.
Will said Jim is going to win and they return to being the tallest man in North Korea.
Oh, look at Bonnie. She says she wants you to spank her.
You know what's funny, though?
They both want to be spanked. I don't think they want to play ping pong.
Wait, am I wrong?
Bonnie.
But I think Jim and Gross changed the bet to the same thing.
No, I'm getting spanked. There's no two ways about it. I'm horrible at ping pong. And I don't want to get spanked. You guys, I don't
You're
want.
full of it.
I swear to you, I don't want it.
This was all your idea.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Tony, pull up his high school picture.
No. It all
spanked.
started when Bonnie was going to play Sally when loser
least when
gets
he was
spanked, and then you guys couldn't make it, so I had to.
No, you are
It
so
kinda got
full of it.
changed
That
in
is
there.
not what happened at all.
Will you put this in a top
You
three?
are full of it.
Will
What?
this be a top 3 spanking for you, or rank them in order?
Yeah.
If you lose and Bonnie spanks you,
Yeah.
will it be better or worse than the priest and your gym teacher?
Oh. First of all, it's the music teacher.
Who we have on the phone? Jeff, let's go to the phone line.
Yes.
Hello, Eric.
It was Mr. Riggs. Mr. Riggs.
They call me Mr. Riggs.
And I had the class cracking up. And he's like, Eric, come over here. And he made me go behind the blackboard, and I had to bend over, and he hit me with a ruler. I'm like, fuck.
Thank God that sentence ended in ruler.
Yes, absolutely.
What I think was a ruler.
Inches. That's all he remembers.
Good for you, Mr. Riggs. Good for you.
Yes.
And I was like, son of a bitch, I just got hit in class. Although it didn't stop me because I still made everybody laugh. When
God,
I walked
11th grade was hard.
I mean, when I came out from behind the blackboard, I played it up a lot. I was like, and everybody started laughing again.
Everybody under the age of 30 is going, what's the blackboard?
Right.
It's chalk.
It's a smart board now, people. It's a smart board.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway. I don't even know why there was a blackboard in music class.
So you could write the notes.
the notes out.
Then you could read them.
Oh, is that what it was?
Why are you
Come
taking
on.
music in 11th grade is my question.
I don't know. I think it was like 5th to 6th.
Yeah, okay.
I think it was 5th to 6th.
Are
It
we
was
just going to
elementary.
totally ignore that thing on Eric's face?
What?
The
Oh, I've had this.
Really? Haven't seen you since it started coming out.
No, I've had it. I've had it for like 6 months now.
And
Really?
that's been my point this whole
Yeah.
time that it's never seen.
You're
I
like my
trim it.
son. What do you think? What do you think? Looks pretty good, right?
I
Coming in nice.
trim it. I trim it.
His son is 16 and 15, and he's got more.
My wife likes it, so I grow it for her.
She's not talking about a mustache.
Not touching that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
She likes the beard.
I feel like I brought the show way down.
And she is Eric's beard.
Bonnie wants to change it.
resist.
I know. Bonnie wants to change. I set you up. Bonnie
did,
wants to
you
change it. Winner gets spanked. No, that's not fair.
It's just weird.
Wait, am I
Right.
to understand you're turning down spanking Bonnie?
Yeah, I don't. I feel like I'm gonna break her. She's so tiny.
What'd your wife think of all this?
She
I
doesn't-
said the same thing the other day.
anything for a buck. She says she will
Yeah, I'm
whore me
sure
out.
that's what she
like
said.
she does not.
So
care.
for $20 million, you would literally be legless.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. She would.
Legless.
She would do it. Oh yeah. We would asking Tony for $20 million. Would he cut off his other leg? Right.
I love questions like
And
that.
I believe he said, I did the other one for nothing.
This could be my wife calling now. Oh.
Uh-oh. You're live on the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who this?
Tony, it's Bonnie.
Oh.
I have an idea.
What?
Uh-oh.
It's
The
going to die of
winner-
loneliness.
The winner gets spanked.
The winner gets spanked.
Let's change it to that.
All right, well, I'm still confused, Bonnie. First you said you want to spank Eric, so now you're looking to get spanked by Eric. What is this?
Ping pong is like the least
I-
important part of this
I-
equation.
What?
I'm looking for
I
your high
want
school
to get
picture.
spanked.
Bonnie,
Thanks.
this is what happens when those dating apps go
it
wrong.
somewhere.
This is what you've come down to now, that you want to win a match and then get spanked.
This is the worst Tinder ever. You're right.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
like
yeah.
swipe right and everybody loses.
Now wait, does the spanking involve the paddle?
No paddle.
No paddle.
All bare
Eric, are
hands?
you aware of this?
Yes.
No paddle involved in the
No.
spanking.
No paddle. Just my hand.
You can't you break a, you can break a paddle on
What are you
ass.
going to be wearing, Bonnie?
I'll let Eric decide if he wants to use a paddle or not.
What are you going to be wearing,
What the
Bonnie?
hell?
I'm going to wear a dress. I'm
So are you.
Are you Althea Gibson playing in Wimbledon? Who
We
wears
both
a
have to
dress
wear a
for ping
dress.
pong?
Her, Jim.
I would
Are you good at ping pong, Bonnie?
I'm very good at ping pong.
Can you beat Jim?
That's where I'm at.
No, Jim is like a pro.
Really?
Jim is.
Yeah, that's what
gonna
we've
win,
heard, yeah.
100%.
Is that what guys who didn't play regular sports did? They played ping pong? Really?
I guess so.
I'd say that's a low blow, but that's right at his
Yeah,
level.
yeah,
so-
yeah.
Sorry, Jim.
I can't believe that. Wow, so he's going to kill Graz at this game.
He is going to destroy him because I'm
Wow.
a really good ping pong player, and I only got 10 points off him. I usually win very easily, and I had to struggle to get 10 points.
Wow.
So you're
Yeah,
saying that if you win or when you win, you want Eric to unleash the fury.
Hasselhoff.
I'd rather do that than the other way around.
How many
That's
spanks?
my-
By the way, how many spanks? Is it?
yeah,
is
how
it
many
one
spanks?
spank for each point of differential in the score?
Ooh,
No.
interesting.
Oh. Right. So if Bonnie beats me 21-0, right?
It's
Right. It goes up
21.
to 21.
Yeah.
So if she beats me 21-0, I have to
21
spank her
spanks.
21 times.
Right.
No, it's just 3 spanks.
Just 3
I
spanks.
think we got to make the
No wonder you're not meeting anyone online.
the loser should have to
so
spank
weird.
Graz. That's more of a punishment.
Yeah, the
That's a
loser should
punishment.
have.
That's a
Wait,
punishment.
the loser does what?
The
The loser
loser.
has to spank Graz.
Right.
The loser plays grass.
No, the loser has to
spanks him.
spank Graz.
Oh.
And he wears his limo talk thong.
You won't be able to see it.
Here it comes again.
Oh, I don't want to wear that.
Well, listen, I'm with my friend right now, so I have to go.
All right,
Okay.
but I will spank you. Does your friend like spankings?
Yes, he does.
I'm blind in my right eye, but I have a cane, and I can hit you over the head with it.
She's
Where'd that
blind
come
in the
from?
right eye, but has a cane, and she could hit me over the head with it.
Keep
Ask
talking.
her for $20 million. Oh, never mind.
Wait, could I get the same $20 million for just one leg?
Right.
Yeah, because then we could do a three-legged race.
Where are you going with your friend?
Where are we going, Ann?
We're going someplace really good for lunch.
We're in Huntington right now.
Oh, you're in Huntington.
Yeah, we're in Huntington.
I missed it.
I'm with my best friend. I've known her since ninth grade.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Hold on a second.
What
Before
happened
you
to
go,
her
Bonnie,
eye?
before you go,
Did she get a Red Ryder BB gun for Christmas?
you've known her since ninth grade, so she knows
Half of
things
you?
about you.
Gosh, Christmas Story, I love that movie.
Yes.
Have you ever seen Bonnie get spanked before?
She knows Bonnie's left side since
no.
9th grade.
Personally, she said no.
Do you enjoy gladiator movies?
You ever been in a Turkish prison?
You like when scraps grips a hold of your leg.
Actually, I'm a very nice person. You just don't want to get me angry.
Oh,
get my
I'm sorry.
friend angry.
Sorry,
Mr.
sorry.
Banner.
Don't make her angry, Mr. McGee.
Trained professional.
Damn it.
I have friends with connections.
You have
Don't
friends.
fuck with me.
You have friends with connections. Yes, you do.
Wait, connections?
Yes, connections.
No, she said she has friends from
Don't
Connecticut, I
mess with
think.
me.
Don't mess
Are
with
you
you.
Patriot fans?
I'm a retired nurse.
Oh.
With a cane.
Wow.
And she's not afraid to use it.
Yeah, I heard.
With cocaine, a nurse with cocaine?
That's what I heard.
Is she on Plenty of Fish?
No, she's married.
Oh, damn it.
FarmersOnly.com?
Right, so is she on...
Ashley Madison.
Wait, she's married, so is she on Plenty of Fish?
I don't know what these websites are.
A lot of married men are on Plenty of Fish, and I happen to know that there is one comic that I saw on Plenty of Fish who I know is married, who has his profile up.
Ooh.
Oh, teaser. Teaser.
Chris Roach.
Teaser.
Hit my cough button.
Are they recently married and just didn't take it down?
No, I know this person's been married for quite a while.
Ooh.
Initials, please.
Bonnie, text me who it is.
Is it a shirtless photo in front of a motorcycle?
No, I don't. Eric, you might not know who he is.
Oh.
But you might know
I
who
might.
he is.
Is it
might.
was he recently dancing on the hood of a car?
No.
That's his intro video. All right, Bonnie, you have a good day.
Bye, Bonnie.
Bye Ann.
She got
Turning
eaten by
into
robots.
a cyborg or something. I don't know what it was.
She got angry.
I hope she's driving.
And she's going to use the cane.
The machines just took over.
Please tell me Bonnie's driving, because
Yeah. You know, I like to get into a car often when the person says, I have a cane and one eye.
hey, for $5 you'll do anything.
True.
So how does she see an exit sign? She's just driving
Is this it?
straight.
Here? Do I go here? She's
man.
horrible in a rotary.
Oh. Jeff said the voice kind of sounds mannish.
Mine or yours?
Not Jeff's. The Ann's.
Oh.
So he left out the part, and he's turned on.
Bagel Boss guy goes on Plenty of Guppies.
Jesus.
Yes, I don't. Bonnie just sent me the comedian. I don't know that comedian. Sorry.
Oh, she sent it to you?
Yeah, of course you will.
Please
Bonnie's
share.
good best.
Please share.
But not on the air.
Well, show us.
I just turned it
Show
off.
us.
Oh,
Put
show
it up
us.
on the big board.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Can you guess? All right, here we go.
Oh, I know who that is. I don't know him myself, but I know who that is.
No.
Jerry Seinfeld. Oh, my God. Holy crap, that's a big news buzz.
Yeah, no, I don't know who he is.
Wow.
So.
I've never heard of him.
Scandal. Scandal level 0.
Yeah. Yeah.
Threat level 0.
TMZ probability?
Yeah.
None.
Threat level
None.
midnight.
Yeah.
No idea who he is.
Oh.
No.
Pictures, please.
Still?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say there'll be no hits on that Plenty of Fish. Talking about a face for radio.
Swipe.
Oh,
Swipe.
he just texted me.
Left. Swipe. He just swiped right on Steve.
Sorry, boys.
Gotta run.
Gotta go.
You hear that
Gotta
car
go.
horn outside?
Comedians on Plenty of Fish. Gotta run.
Just got to change that.
That's it. I'm sorry, Plenty of Fish. Yeah. So let's hear your predictions for this year.
Yes.
Are you high on the Chiefs?
I'm so stinking high on the Chiefs.
Really?
Yes.
Now I am. Let me just tell you, I am a diehard sports fan who finally last year
came out of the
thought
closet.
that the NFL was rigged.
What?
And let me tell you why. Now, you're going to find this hard to believe because you are a New England youth, okay? However, I feel that you took the two best offenses in recent memory, the Chiefs and the Rams.
Yes.
And miraculously, a mediocre Patriots defense held them both to like nothing back-to-back games. And I feel the league has to keep promoting Brady and blah, blah, blah. It's horseshit.
Nobody likes Belichick, but
Belichick's a genius.
He's a defensive.
Brady needs to get hit with a chunk of blue ice.
Unless you're facing Tom Coughlin, Belichick's a genius. So basically, what happened, in my opinion, is you have a young Rams offense. You have a seasoned defense for the Rams, but you had a young Rams offense.
Got arthritis.
Right. And
15.
Gurley was ineffective because he wasn't there.
But the Chiefs, too, they shut down.
But they're a young team.
They're another young
under
team.
the spotlight.
But so many weapons.
They lost
So
3
many
games
weapons,
last year to the Rams, the Patriots, and then
That Ram game,
Ram
Chief game last year was an instant, one of the best games
I'm
ever.
still tired from that.
That was a great
Ended
game.
at like 4
But
a.m.
did you see the Giants beat the Patriots yesterday with 4 seconds left on the
Yeah,
clock?
but 3 custodians and a landscaper were playing in that game.
Hey,
There's
that
no one in
landscaper is
that
a very good rusher.
That's true. He does.
Rudy Rudiger was playing defensive end again.
Rudy Rudiger. He's 65 years old.
I know. I met him. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Very nice
What's he
guy.
got to be upset
Compared
about?
to you, height-wise, small, right?
Yeah, I have a picture with him.
Could he play
Dominion?
ping
He's
pong?
smaller than my son.
Oh my God!
And my son's only 15, and he's tinier than my son. But I brought my son to see him on purpose because my son needs a little bit more. The older one needs more motivation.
More of a father figure? No, we got it.
Yeah, I'm like, please, adopt this kid. Adopt this kid. So I showed him
Could
Rudy.
you give him some testosterone, please?
So I showed him Rudy, and then I brought him to meet Rudy, and it was wonderful, and it was very, very intimate because it was a last-minute booking, and not a lot of people knew about it, so there's maybe 20 people in the room, so he answered everybody's questions. My boys, see?
Oh, wow.
That's him. That's my younger one, and that's my older one, and look, he's a little bit shorter than my older one.
Wow.
If your thumb moves the wrong way and you showed a comedian cheating
So
on his wife,
he's
that's
got to
gonna
be
great.
tops. He's got to be about 5'7".
Good for him.
Tops.
So now how?
But I wanted my older son to my younger son has confidence that'll fill this club.
Okay.
My older son has confidence that might not fill this pen cap.
All right.
So I'm like, you gotta understand, it's not your size, it's not your speed, it's your heart, it's your effort. I go, you got to go out there and try your best. So I showed him Rudy.
And have fun.
Showed him Rudy. Right.
Having
Showed
fun,
him Rudy.
man.
I said, I don't care if you're the worst on the field or the best on the field. As long as you give 100%, you can walk off with your head held high. So we met Rudy, and let me tell you, last season started on both offense and defense and was just,
Wow. All about confidence.
He had a really, really...
Best 10 grand you ever spent.
Yeah. In fact, no. It was...
Does Rudy live with you now?
I think it was like $20 to meet him. It was unbelievable. It was great. So...
And Tony wants $20 million for a leg.
Yeah, and
This
then the
is
coach
bullshit.
came up to me. He goes, oh, you're Matt's dad? I'm like, yeah. He goes, let me tell you. He goes, that kid's a good kid. He goes, he does everything we ask him to do.
Isn't that great to hear as a
He goes,
parent?
yeah. He goes, that kid is coachable. He goes, other kids. He goes, we're playing within a system here, and they all think they're Deion Sanders.
So
which shows
his
you how old the coach
mom is athletic?
Yeah. No,
It skips a
absolutely
generation.
not.
It skips a generation.
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
Michelle said, have a great day. Best show by far. I thought, wow, thanks, Michelle.
Right up until around 12:15. Thanks, Michelle.
Michelle needs to get out more. That's it. It's the best shows.
Could you tell Jackie to stop texting us?
I got it.
Say, Jackie, we're on the air.
Got it.
Jackie Martling, I've had enough of him.
That took a turn.
I hear he's an up-and-comer.
I keep doing this, and he keeps texting me.
Jackie's
He's a
something
funny
to like.
guy.
Oh, my
I
God,
like
he's
him.
hilarious.
Oh, my God. When did we see him? We saw him recently, too, at the brokerage.
He only knows like 3 million jokes.
He's just dying laughing. He's just dying laughing. He's a funny guy. But, and plus I was name dropping, by the way. I met Rudy. I know Jackie.
Yeah.
This is...
Now us. I mean,
my son just texted me. I did the same thing. We watched Jaws, and then I sent him on a fishing boat today. So
wait, I got you beat.
What?
Oh.
Some guy's trying to sell me solar panels.
Oh!
Third time today.
I've never seen that on
Yeah.
Plenty of Fish.
I actually did take that meeting. I'm like, solar panel's great. Come over here. My wife comes up. She goes, what the hell is this? Get out. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, but it'll save us money. She goes, they're ugly. Get out.
3 guys in a
Okay.
panel van just pull up in front of the house.
I left with the guy because when she said you're ugly, get out. I thought she was talking to me. She said they're ugly. Yeah,
He
so
hasn't
I
been
thought
back
she-
since.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So
Right down the road here, the BJ's Wholesale Club, which I've been known to frequent.
Yes.
I had a run there of like 2 weeks planning for parties, going there, and like 4 straight trips, the white van pulled up. Hey, buddy. Oh, we do home theaters, and we just had a cancellation. We got a whole brand new system in the back. We can put it in your house today. I'm good. 2 days later. Hey, buddy, we just had a cancellation. I'm like,
who does your scheduling?
they do the same scam. I'm like, how does this ever work?
Yeah.
This is like the ugliest hooker in the world. Hey.
You're at BJ's.
I got a can and a patch. Let's go.
And I know how to use it.
You don't want to know what's under here. Woo. Winky, winky.
It's just an extra hole for you to use. All right.
Stop making fun of Bonnie's friend.
I was subtle. I was so subtle. And then he went,
Right.
eye hole. It's right in the eye hole.
Right.
Would you respect Bonnie's friend more if you knew she had the eye patch?
Would I respect her?
Yeah. Would you
more?
like? Do you think she'd be cooler with it or without it?
Is she a pirate?
Well, that's what I don't know.
Yes, because then I can put a wooden attachment on and have a partner on Halloween. We
See?
can go
See?
around.
All right, now you're thinking.
I
Right.
like that.
Yeah,
I like
okay.
Now, do you think she does the same thing? Is her website on her patch like you do with your leg?
Oh, you know, I was so nervous yesterday. Because we're sitting on the movie set.
Oh, right.
And I had to keep like pulling my pants down like this, like, oh god, I hope they don't see this. You know,
Oh,
I
'cause
got
they
my
don't-
hand here.
Well, they can cover up Angelina
probably
Jolie's tattoos. They can cover up your
that's true.
your website.
Yeah, that's what they want to spend their budget money on.
Exactly.
Cleaning up Tony's leg.
We need to spend how much in post for this idiot?
Somebody go cover up Line Cook number 2's leg, please.
What's his special effects line? We had to give
And
this
he's
guy a
not
fucking
even-
leg.
And worst of all, he's not even union.
Yet.
Tim, could you come here? Yeah, clearly this character calls for a two-legged actor.
But this is the Terry Fox story. Yeah, I'm sorry, we're going in a different direction.
It was his other leg.
Michelle said she doesn't want to shut it off. It's too funny today.
Oh.
Thank you, Michelle. Before I go, seeing Steve Belanger, awesome guy, great. Since
Ooh.
Jeff Boise.
Oh, Jeff, good man. He's a good man.
He's a good man.
Is he, though? Let's talk about Jeff Bosie for a minute.
Oh, whoa.
He owes me $1.
Right.
Yeah.
He must be a good man. You fronted the
fronted
I
him.
dollar.
did front it. I didn't
You
think
still working
clearly
down at the
about
tunnel?
it, you know. Well, yeah.
I was referencing that he does sexual acts down at the tunnel for Jeff Bosie. For $1. He lifts up the eye patch. Oh.
Some things don't have to be explained. You just had to say Jeff Bosie. Everyone knows he's doing sex
The rest
acts
is
at the tunnel.
assumed.
That's right. That's right. Every time I talk to Bosie on the phone, I'm like, "Where are you, buddy? I'm gonna lose you. I'm going to the tunnel." Are you driving?
No, he's got
He
a
never
dick.
answers the question.
That's because he's got a dick in his mouth. I'm going to tunnel. I can say this on your show, right? I won't
Yes.
say it on mine. Mine's clean. Tuesday night, 6:30, 7:30.
Let's talk about football.
That's
So you got the Chiefs going all the way,
I do.
or at least to the big game?
I have to.
I do.
I have to. Absolutely.
You do?
Chiefs.
Against-
Well, I said Chiefs Eagles.
Really?
You did, which was
did
shocking
Chiefs.
Wow.
as a Giant.
Okay.
As
And
a
who do you
Giant
have?
fan.
I have Chiefs just playing everybody, and whoever makes it to the NFC Championship is too scared to go to the Super Bowl.
So wait a minute. Well, so they win by 4 for them.
No, I think the Saints could make it this year. I like the
Yeah.
Rams coming back.
Yep.
Well, do you feel if the AFC Championship game is Pats Chiefs that the Chiefs can beat them?
I do. I thought
Really?
that, I thought
Depends
that
on
last
where
year,
it is.
yes.
Wow. Well,
It
let's
was
say
at, it was
let's
at
say
Arrowhead
it's-
last year.
Well, let's say
Yeah,
it's
but
on the road.
now they're on the road. No, I'm saying on the road. No,
They've ended our
Patriots win.
season like 3 out of the last 4 years.
Right.
I mean, the
in the
Pats
playoffs.
are going to have 6 layup games in their division every year.
Yes.
Okay, so worst 5-1, probably
Yes.
6-0.
Yes.
You're going to have tough games because
Look at the Chargers. They won 13 games last year. They came in second in their division.
and the Raiders will be scrappier, right?
Okay.
They'll be scrappier. I'm not saying they're gonna, but any given day, right? But Pats don't have that.
No.
The Bills, the Dolphins, and the Jets are, your son could make one of those teams.
Right. Probably. Yeah.
We talked about the Bills' backfield.
Yeah.
Sean McCoy,
Yep.
Frank Gore, 2007 Super
They
Bowl.
have the
Madden
same
game. You're doing great.
Right.
Same combined age as the Rolling Stones.
Although I
The
am calling
backfield
for
on the
I am
Bills.
calling for Allen to have a good season. I'm sorry.
Who?
Allen.
Who's he throwing to? I still.
A couple of receivers.
He'll be better.
Tight end,
He'll
maybe.
be better. He
Sometimes
has
they're
a
running.
gun for it all.
Yeah. I think he's
He'd be
learned
better
a
off
lot.
if he had a gun.
He's
I
no
can't do it anymore.
Listen, he's no Peterman, but let's
Peterman?
Peterman.
Mike Keegan, I'm sorry. I know you love your Bills, but
Is Keegan a Bills
Keegan's
fan?
a Bills fan.
How is he a Bills fan?
We'll
Is he
find
like-
out in
Because
2
he
weeks
grew up- he
on
grew up in
Comedians
that-
on Football,
He
September
grew up
10th,
when
Mike
they
Keegan.
made the Super Bowl every
4
year.
years in a
probably.
row?
You know, when
They
when
lost 4 years in a row.
If that doesn't
But
send
get
you away
there.
as a fan.
Tell me getting there is not tough, though.
It is 4 years in a row. It's
Wide
very
right,
tough.
Scott Norwood.
But you know what was
Wide
great?
right.
That was
They spent all year
beautiful.
getting there, and then on the first play of the first drive, Thurman Thomas couldn't find his helmet.
Yeah.
That's a sign.
Yeah.
Remember that? He was like, oh, where's my helmet? He looked like my son going to practice.
By the way, greatest college backfield ever,
Yes?
Thomas and Sanders,
Well, yeah.
right? Yeah. Can't be anybody better, right?
Me and Eric.
Your kid plays Farmingdale football?
Now that's funny.
No.
Oh, okay.
We just had our flag football draft last night. My first time coaching.
With the PAL or the regular?
PAL.
Fantasy.
My kid played in there 1 year because he had a friend who lives in Farmingdale.
At what? This is going back a ways, I'm guessing?
2 years ago,
2 years
yeah.
ago. Okay,
Yeah.
this is my first draft.
My son played in that too.
Joe
Really?
Joe Begley was his coach.
Joe Begley was in my draft last
big
night.
Joe
Yeah, his
Begley.
son is playing in
Luke.
my year.
Luke, yeah.
And Graz
Yep.
is one of the coaches in our year.
Yep. My friend, my kid is friends with Luke, so they wanted to play together.
Oh,
Luke
yeah.
Skywalker?
Luke
Yeah.
Begley.
Oh.
So they wanted to play together 1 year. So
Yeah, we got to play
went
that
over there.
team. We have a great team.
And it was great because nobody knew who Nick was.
Yeah. Oh, that
So,
helps.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, yeah, you can have him, whoever. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, son of a.
He's rated a 1.
Yeah.
Son of a.
He's got an eye patch and a cane.
And yet
Oh, he's a 2.
But don't make him mad.
Don't make him
And yet
mad.
he's still scoring touchdowns. How is this? I think we've been duped. Yes, maybe. No. Okay.
That is a spot-on Schwarzenegger. Well played.
Thank you.
So we got Chiefs, Saints. You got Chiefs, Eagles.
I got Chiefs Eagles. The reason why I picked the Eagles is because everybody's going Saints, Rams, and I always like to pick one what I feel is a sure thing, and then one maybe
think the
dark
Eagles,
horse on the other side.
So you think the Eagles, no doubt, win their division?
Yes,
If Zeke is back, do they win a division?
yes,
And you agree?
yeah. There's
I'm not on the
'cause the
Cowboys
Giants are
train,
just-
but I'm not on the
No.
Eagle train either. The Giants are out.
Well, if Wentz
the
gets,
Redskins
if
are home.
Wentz gets
Eagles.
hurt, right? If Wentz is hurt, it's a different team.
If
When?
Wentz gets hurt,
When Wentz gets hurt.
Well, I got
Right.
him on my fantasy team, so that's why I grabbed Cousins
Yes.
as a backup.
Yes.
Last night was my draft. I took
Who is the Eagles'
I took
backup?
Hill number 1.
They grabbed the Eagles grabbed what's his name?
Don Henley.
McCown?
Not Don Henley.
McCown?
No, he went to.
I thought he's their backup.
he did. Yeah. Because they said he's also coaching
But-
his high school team.
Yeah, but no, they're if Wentz goes down, then that changes everything. But if Wentz is healthy, all said and done, if everybody's healthy, and which is almost impossible, but on paper, I'm thinking the Eagles are going to.
I think even without Zeke, I think Cowboys take. It's just a bad.
No,
did you
I
draft
don't. I
last
don't
night?
agree.
I got Tyreek Hill 1,
Wait, what
Yeah.
number were you?
7th.
Wow, Tyreek Hill, you picked 7th, huh?
I picked 7.
Wow.
And
He's
I
still
almost,
around, huh?
that was at the last minute because I was going Mahomes all the way. I picked up Mahomes
In the first
second.
round, you were going to grab Mahomes? Wow, what kind of league is it?
Not one where you should pick a quarterback in the first round.
Wow. What, you didn't want to go kicker?
I didn't want to lose him. So I got Mahomes in the second round, and it came back again to me. And I was going to take the backfield, Damian Williams. I was going to have 3 Chiefs
Oh, my
starters.
God.
You can't do that.
And I'm my
least
brain
he's
is
not a-
saying you
he's not a
can't do
homie.
that.
Right,
you,
right,
You
right.
can't do that. You can't do that. And then the guy in front of me was looking through the sheets
Grabbed
and
the-
pulled off the Damian Williams sticker. I was like, okay,
Oh,
that's probably
wow.
good. That's probably
Yeah,
good.
then you
And then
took
I
him.
grabbed Travis Kelce.
Who got?
No, I didn't
where
get
did
Kelce.
Where did Saquon go in your
Number
draft?
1. Every
Number
draft
one?
I talked to,
Yeah,
Saquon is number 1.
he was 1-2 in every draft.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
crazy.
Wow.
It was him, McCaffrey, and Kamara.
I think my wife
That's
picks
exactly what ours
my
three
wife
were,
picks
yeah.
4th in her league, and I'm letting the boys do it. I said, "You guys."
But you know what? The guy in our league last night, sorry, Dom, he was panicked because he had the 4th pick, and he's like, I know what's going to happen. And it was just like we said, Kamara, Saquon, McCaffrey.
Did he go? So he was said, do I take Gurley or Zeke or Hopkins?
He took Zeke.
He did.
Took
I think it's a
Zeke.
good
Took
call.
Zeke.
I don't think he's gonna. You think he's gonna miss that many games?
He's going
Yeah.
to miss at least 1 now,
Yeah.
maybe 2.
I don't know.
I don't think it's a great pick. No.
It's a long season. Depends who's back.
When you're at the 4 pick, like you have all those other great options. Like it's not like that's an undeniable pick.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm glad it didn't come down to me trying to figure out between Tyreek Hill and Ezekiel Elliott. Because I still would have taken
Do you
Hill.
feel who wins more games, Jets or Giants?
Ooh, tough.
Gun to your head. Tony's $20 million.
This
on the
year
line.
I go Jets.
Jets win more.
I'd say Jets win more.
And what do you think the number is?
I think the Jets will get to 6, maybe
Wow,
7
So you got
games.
the Giants winning less than 6 games.
I think they're going to be. It's going to get ugly. Eli's going to start doing bad. He's going to start getting booed. Then they're going to want Jones in, and then Eli's going to get hurt like one game, and they're going to bring Jones in. He's going to crap the bed, and then you're going to go, oh, no, what do we do now?
Wow.
I don't know. I think it's a bad year. I think that he's going to be good.
I'm going with Giants.
Win more?
Just because he said Jets.
I like it.
I'm going with Giants.
No. We're not betting a spanking. We're not doing anything.
I think they win 12.
12.
Yeah. How do you like that,
Evidently
Belanger?
the Giants,
That's the kind of quality you're going to see on your show Tuesday.
Evidently, the Giants are now in the ACC.
Tune in to Comedians on Football on Tuesday, where Eric Shevlin makes his triumphant return. You predicted nothing last time.
No.
Andrew Luck comes back.
Andrew
You heard
Luck
it here
comes back.
first. Andrew Luck comes back.
I predict Andrew Luck will unretire, a la Brett Favre.
Now, here's something that came up last night. In the second to last round, somebody took Gronk, which I don't think is a bad...
Okay.
Week 8. I wouldn't be surprised that dude throws on a helmet. Comes back.
I did my first fantasy. I never
Please
got
say
in it.
football.
I did
Please
my
say football.
first fantasy football. On top of that other thing, and
oh, that's it. Move the eye patch.
I drafted a kicker in like
that 12-inch ruler.
8 or 9, and everyone looked at me, and then everyone goes, "Oh, smart." I took Zerline. I'm like, he's a great kicker.
In the 9th round.
9th round.
He was the first one to go last
Right?
night.
9 or 10, I took him. Yeah, I was like,
I told you guys, my kid took a kicker in the 6th round last year, and I haven't let him back in the house since. That's just not the way to go.
Really?
Yeah.
Not the way.
I'm not going to come over for dinner anymore with this attitude. I'm just telling you right now. Well, when you're home.
I basically eat in front of the TV with the plate perched upon my belly.
Well, you could have just said you ate in front of the TV.
No, I like to paint a picture for the audience.
Quick question about drafts.
Yes.
Where did Demaryius Thomas go in your drafts?
Please hold. I had 2 drafts last night, bro. My head's spinning.
Wow. Look at this. Jeez.
I can answer this
It's
question.
his screensaver.
Oh, my
Wow.
God.
I was studying on the drive over here.
Wow.
Where is he?
Wasn't looking at the road.
Michael Thomas. No, well, with the other eye.
Is this his new?
Is this Governor's?
This is his internet porn.
Yeah.
Why do you have
Austin
Why do you have all the Chiefs?
I do have a lot
circled?
of Chiefs. Yeah.
The Chiefs are all
Kids
circled.
go outside.
No, I got dizzy. Who'd you ask me about?
Demaryius Thomas. Kids go outside. Daddy's got to play fantasy football.
Dad, why are you dressed up? Shut up.
Dad, why are you wearing heels?
I thought your radio show was on Tuesdays. Leave me alone. I'm leaving the house. I gotta go.
He's dressed up like an Indian.
I can't
But
find
he's
him.
wearing heels.
Demaryius Thomas. Come on.
Nobody.
No, maybe.
That's
Who is
shocking.
that, Thomas?
That's a
That's
great.
Michael Thomas.
Oh, Michael Thomas.
That's a great late round pick for
Wasn't
me.
he on Miami Vice?
What about Pollard? You like Pollard?
I wanted to get Pollard, but
Right.
he went somewhere else.
What round did he go?
Later than I would have thought, but I still, come on. This is fascinating viewership.
Well,
Look at a dummy. Look at the zone.
we're just about out of time.
You know,
anyway.
let's
Okay.
not forget the comedian's softball game today.
Yes.
John Butera's comedian softball game.
Yes, and plug your autism website one more time.
September
Golf
10th. Autism. It is the. Let me get the exact material here. September 10th, and it is the golf outing.
At Percy Raynor.
Yeah, let's combine everyone together.
Now Bonnie's going to be confused.
Yeah, that's it. We
Oh,
lost.
they've
Bonnie.
crashed. They crashed 10 minutes ago.
I told you no left turns. No left turns.
Yeah. We are golfing for autism. You can call.
To get it or in support?
Yes, you can. Well, either or. We don't discriminate. You can call Greg at 718-440-9863 or email him at greg@playforautism.org.
Or look them up on Kettle of Fish, I believe is the...
Kettle. It is now Kettle of Fish.
What's the site?
Plenty of
Oh,
fish.
don't play innocent with us.
What's
Married
that site?
man.
I don't remember.
Grinder.
Yeah, Grinder.
Ken Pichelle wants us to know the worst draft pick ever was the Buzz.
The Buzz.
You might be right.
The Buzz.
And laughwithrichrada.com, right?
Sure.
Why not?
Or Rich Retta or Rita,
Rita.
whichever you want to go.
Raider.
The
Now
old
when
soft
we
sell.
know he's on, it's Raider.
I said Rada, didn't I?
It's
No, you did.
Oh,
by the way, it's spelled Z-R-E-D-A. The Z is silent. Unless you don't want to.
Isn't it always?
Yeah.
All right, well, there you go, everybody. Steve Belanger, you catch him here on Tuesday. Do you have any gigs you want to push real quick?
Sunday night, I'm opening up for Chris Roach out in Montauk.
Whoa!
Thank you very much.
You're allowed to plug that.
Someone has
because
to
it's
hold
30
the door
miles
for Chris.
away.
Yes, I have to leave in 4 minutes to pick him up.
Speaking of which, he's returning in October with comedians on hockey.
Yes.
Yes.
And you can still catch him on this week's episode of Comedians on Football, where he literally threw a muffin up on me.
That's right.
It was terrifying. It was terrifying.
It was good, though. And, of course, all the other great shows here on govsradio.com. I don't know if Valentina's back on Monday. We'll be back. She's not doing Monday?
No, she's taking
Don't forget the ping pong match.
Don't forget
Charity.
the ping pong match coming up.
September 15th.
At Smash, right across the parking lot here in Levittown. So yeah, we'll be back on Monday. Everybody have a great Labor Day weekend. Everybody be safe, have fun.
Don't blow any fingers off.
That's right.
Oh wait, that's 4th of July.
Especially if you're going to shake their hand. That would be awkward.
Oh, what the?
Jesus.
And
Come
Bonnie,
on, Jason Pierre. Get out
Bonnie,
of
if you're still listening, please slow down. Oh my God.
You take the wheel, Bonnie.
here. Right.
All right, everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday. Bye.